Minecraft these days is very easy. There's caves full of diamonds, villagers to imprison, and mobs that don't put up much of a fight. But what if you spawned in the Mutant End, a place teeming with new life, biomes, and structures, but also deadly new mobs and mutant bosses that will stop at nothing to hunt us down? The only way to get back to the overworld is by defeating the Mutant Ender Dragon. Can I survive 100 days? Keep watching to find out. Here we are inside the Mutant End. Like any Minecraft playthrough, we're going to start by getting wood, although it is a wood that I have never seen before in my life. Let's make ourselves some umbrella tree planks, and we'll then turn those into a crafting table and some sticks, and we'll then turn those into a wooden pickaxe. Then we'll collect ourselves some end stone, because in this mod pack, it can be used to make stone tools. Okay, well it wasn't end stone, don't mind, but something called flavolite, but it should still work the same way. There we go. Not to take away from my heroic, fearless persona, but I'm actually very much terrified right now. There's so many new species of mutant endermen in the Mutant End, and all of them will just teleport to us on sight, even if we haven't looked at them, and will just try and kill us immediately. And when your only possessions are a crafting table and a stone pickaxe, that is kind of scary. All of these guys are chill, but I'm sure we'll run into many horrifying variants of endermen throughout this video. Thankfully, not everything in the Mutant End is awful. These fish are pretty chill. Unfortunately, they're so chill, we're gonna have to kill them and eat them. I would like to get a few ender pearls for emergency situations, so let's grab those right now. The endermen drop eyes of ender in this mod pack? That's so weird. I mean, I guess it makes sense. They have two eyes, and they're eyes of ender. Men. That's not funny, I'm sorry. Also, imagine H2O being your greatest weakness. That is crazy. Wait, what's this in my hotbar? It's the sponsor of today's video, Opera GX. Your current browser probably resembles this dirt house. With Opera GX, you can visit the GX store and download free mods for your browser. There's background music, keyboard sounds, sounds for when you open and close tabs, specific themes and colors, and even dedicated wallpapers like this one here. You can easily enable and disable mods in the mod menu, which is available in the sidebar. Opera GX now has AI integration, which can help you in so many different ways. We can even ask it how to survive in a place as hostile as the Mutant End. Also, this is probably what the inside of your PC looks like with a browser that doesn't have GX control. GX control is a dedicated area of the browser where you can place limits on the CPU and RAM usage. This can be especially helpful if you're looking up crafting recipes, guides, or build tutorials while playing Minecraft. It's also incredibly easy to bring all your settings, bookmarks, and everything else over from your old, slow browser to Opera GX. All you have to do is select browser settings, synchronization, import bookmarks and settings, and then click import. If you want the best browser out there, download Opera GX using the link on screen, at the top of the description, or in the pinned comment. Now let's get right back to the Mutant End. I can see some kind of end city type structure on the map nearby, so let's try and head over there. I see more types of endermen over there and I don't like it. I really hope that end city has some iron ingots so we can make a water bucket to protect ourselves from endermen. Okay, well, first of all, that's not an end city, and second of all, it's floating above the ground, so we're gonna need some blocks. Just chopping some bright blue wood in the end. This is a perfectly normal Minecraft playthrough. I wasn't kidding about being scared, by the way. I've already died 5 times trying to record this video, and every single time I've died on day 1 or 2. The Mutant End is evil, trust me. See, I don't know what that guy does, but he doesn't look very friendly, does he? I don't want him causing any problems for us if we try and walk up to this end thing, so I'm just gonna end a pearl over. Alright, we're fine so far. We'll go ahead and start towering up. We have arrived. What is that thing? Is this some kind of end gorilla? I'm so confused. There's also one of those guys down there, which I don't like. I don't see any chests in this place. It looks more like an arena. That weird guy's teleported away, and I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. There's a chest in there. There's iron in here. Let's go. Oh, yes. Lots of iron. A prop 4 chest plate. Yes, please. A prop 4 diamond helmet. Don't mind if I do. Plus some beetroot seeds that we unfortunately can't plant yet. Oh, these boots are cursor binding. I didn't realize. Get out of here. We've got ourselves a prop 4 diamond helmet, a prop 4 iron chest plate, and some fire prop 4 boots, which will be pretty useless in the end, but at least they'll give us a bit of protection. Let's go ahead and craft up our invaluable brand new bucket, as well as a shield to protect us from all these endermen. I am so sorry for stealing all of your stuff. It really just tears me up inside. If only you hadn't put yourself in a stupid little cage, then maybe you'd have been able to stop us. Let's end the pearl out of here. Okay, well, this was not what I had in mind. I'm gonna see if there's any more fish back here, because we really need some more food. Even though we've now got some starting gear, there there is still plenty of danger around that could end our life in an instant. Fish! I love fish! I'm gonna become the world's #1 fish enjoyer. Thanks to this water bucket and our armor, we do at least have some protection now. Oh, hello there. I don't want anything to do with that. He's got an extending mouth, and that creeps me out. All those fish over there, mate, they're all yours. I don't want anything to do with them. Do these jellyfish drop anything? Oh, they do. It's just gelatin, though, and it's not edible. Curse you, inedible jellyfish! We might as well stock up on ender pearls, too. Oh, you want to come get me? Come on. The next billionaire isn't going to be a Jeff Bezos or a Bill Gates. It's going to be the guy that starts selling armbands for Endermen. If these guys could get over their crippling fear of water, they would be so much more dangerous. I just want some more fish. Hello? Any delicious galactic fish want to be chomped up by a British man? It looks like you do. It's using up more hunger for me to find the fish than they actually give back when we eat them. This is kind of bad. I don't want to die of hunger. That's the lamest death possible. At least let me go out in battle or something. I don't get why all of you new Endermen are so angry all the time. I haven't even looked at any of your 16 different eyes. You know what is cool though? You get to see me kill you in Ultra 8K HD. He dropped us a piece of rotten flesh, which I'm actually gonna have to eat as a last result. It didn't even give us food poisoning. That's wonderful. He is now factually the most delicious Enderman ever eaten. There's also a bunch of fish over here. Are things finally looking up? Because it definitely looks that way. I've just been poisoned. Never mind. So many fish. Wait, you can cook them? I didn't know that. We must acquire stone and quickly. There's some kind of hot spring here, but I don't really want to mess around with that. We got to keep water in here at all times. Some of these new Endermen are only 2 blocks tall. We'll use this sulfuric rock to craft a sulfuric rock furnace, and we can use the wood to cook all of these delicious fish. This is going wonderfully, said Mozi, sat in a waterlogged cave with a bunch of mutant Endermen outside waiting to kill him. But if there's one thing that is going well in this video, it's that we're absolutely destroying the local wildlife. Oh, hello. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything. I don't know what I've done to offend you, sir, but I promise you I didn't mean it. I made it all up. It was my friend Gary. It wasn't me, okay? I need to get inside the cave. Go! Why am I so slow? Come on! No! Ugh. This sucks. This sucks. I hate this world. This video was a terrible idea. This sucks. Well, good to know. There's an Enderman with a ranged attack. Wonderful. You better stay over there. We're not even safe from them in a pool of water because that's when they're at their strongest because we're just stuck in the water while they hammer us with projectiles. What do I do? I know what we have to do. We need to find an end city so that we can finally get strong enough to not have to worry about those guys. This kind of looks like an end structure. I'm not 100% sure though. Let's collect a few more ender pearls before we go. Can you tell your new brothers to calm down? I know they've got all these exciting new powers that they want to use to try and murder me, but if you could chat to them, that would be really appreciated. Can we please not drop Eyes of Ender either? That just feels like a massive scam. Well, that guy just dropped his eye. Yuck. Ooh, but we can use it to make a Watcher's Shroud. It does require black wool, which I have no idea how we're going to get, but I have a feeling, I don't know, but I have a feeling that this would mean all of those weird guys, the Watchers, would not aggro on us. And you know what? That would be pretty appreciated. We've now got 10 Eyes of Ender, some guy's eye, and still only 2 Ender Pearls. I do want to start moving though, so I'm just going to throw one anyway. And I've just completely missed. Wonderful. I can't feel my legs. We're just going to have to go up and pray that we don't get attacked. Water. Yes, water. I must stay here. There's a bunch of fish dying at the top of here because it's a hot spring and it's pushing them upwards onto dry land. Right, we're up here now. We're on the way. We've got a water bucket at the ready in case anything goes wrong. And that's not an end city. I don't know what you guys are and that scares me. I'm going to go this way instead. We need more ender pearls because bridging over the void is just asking to be teleported to and killed. Come on. Drop some pearls, please. Drop some pearls for me. You know you want to. I'd love to get a hit on him, but he keeps running into the water like a moron. Can you stop being a clown and just die? Thank you. I don't know what you do, and I don't like that. Why are you coming towards me? Oh, yeah, great. An Enderman that can swim. That's just brilliant. What happened to your face, bro? Thankfully, this seems to be one of the weaker Ender species, which means this is quite easy. I don't know what those yellow guys do, and I'm afraid to find out. That Ender swimmer guy dropped us a warped Ender Pearl. From what I've heard of this thing, I believe it's like a normal Ender Pearl, but you don't take any teleportation damage. Right, we've got all the pearls we need. Indeed, we're heading over to that tower. Why am I poisoned? Is this whole place just poison? You're not serious. Is all of that green grass poison grass? That is so bad, man. Please no. Right, let's do a quick test. I'm going to stand on it, and yes, it is. And I thought 100 days in the mutant nether was hard. This is a whole different beast. The mutant nether felt hard, but fair. This feels like hard and also delete the game while you're at it. I guess we won't be going to that tower after all. Oh, it's another of those throwy guys. It's multiple of them. Get me out of here. Get me out. Get me out. Get me out. Get me out. Running, purling again, running more. Please, I don't want any trouble. I don't want any trouble. I don't want any trouble, please. We desperately need to find an end city so we can get enchanted diamond armor. That is the only way we even have a chance of making it to day 100. This is without a doubt the hardest mod pack I have ever played. If we get attacked by more than one of those new endermen at once, we're basically dead, which is a nice thought. Also, I have no idea what this block is, but we don't seem to be able to mine it. Anyway, we need more ender pearls. Good night, if there is a night here. This place has to have something decent, surely. I have missed the pearl throw, but thankfully if they go in the void, nothing happens. They just despawn. Come on, please. I missed again, I think. Oh boy, time to farm more eyes, because I can't throw accurately. What on earth is this, and why is this spawned on me? Go away, go away, go away, go away, and we're dying. Brilliant. Get me out, come on. What is happening? This is the worst video idea I've ever had, and I've had some stinkers in my time. Can I please just be allowed to live for more than 2 seconds? Please, that's all I'm asking for. I don't think that's too much. I'm stuck trying to farm more ender pearls as we jump from one life-threatening situation to the next. I've also managed to lose our water somehow, so we are in quite a bit of danger. Oh yes, hello, that's a new enderman trying to kill us. You are horrible and I hate you. Look at his arms, they drag on the floor. He's dead, thankfully. He dropped some snailing residue. Lovely. We can use this forest here to top up on our wood supplies. I'm trying to keep my eyes peeled so I don't get snuck up on. It's kind of hard to be prepared for that though, when all of your enemies can teleport straight to you. I also see some chorus fruit over there that we can use to keep our food supplies up. And there is a waterfall as well. We need to get some water back. Please land, please land, please land, please land. I missed. No! And of course this guy's just teleported straight to us. I don't have a weapon, man. Why are you like this? Without this protection armor, we would be so dead. We need that water so badly. I've also missed every single ender pearl throw. It's just too far away. Okay, new plan. I'm gonna pearl down here and then I'm gonna pearl straight across. We made it! Yes! Give me this chorus fruit. It's all mine. Water, 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 water. Yes! Don't get me wrong. Our life could still end at the drop of a hat or at the drop of an enderman teleporting, I suppose, but at least we're now slightly safer than before. Obligatory ender pearl farming shall commence. Look at them all running around trying to find a way to hit us. They've now all made the decision to teleport away. I don't like that. There's now 5 very angry endermen somewhere that all want to kill us. I'm so confused. Why did they all just disappear? Oh, well, there's plenty more of them that we can annoy for profit, and every single one of them has teleported away. Now, this is some kind of enderman Avengers level team up. Why are you guys so scared of teleporting up? What's wrong with you? Just come up, for goodness sake. I guess the only option is to use our last pearl to get in one of those pools of water down there. There we go. Now we can have a fight. The only rules are that you guys only have your fists and also can't enter the pool which I'm currently in. I have an axe and I'm going to use it to kill every single one of you. Ender pearls, please, not stupid eyes of ender. Come on. Thank you. I need more. I need more. We've got 6 pearls now, which isn't too bad. It also turns out that those weird yellow guys, they drop string. That means we could potentially make a fishing rod and have infinite food. Right now, though, we just got to focus on surviving the next few minutes. Ooh, that's good. That's not an end city ship. It's even bigger than the normal one. Also, why is there now a boss bar on my screen? Why? But there's a regular end ship there. What is going on? And there's some kind of ruin here, so let's check that out first. Oh, I guess you don't want to because you're a terrible person and don't like me having nice things. In this mod pack, end ships can spawn without being attached to an end city, which is why I'm not 100% sure if there will be a city for us. There are some bookshelves here which we'll take for future enchanting, plus a brewing stand. I can't seem to find any kind of... Oh, I can seem to find some kind of chest on here. And it has nothing. Are you kidding me? I find the buried treasure with all the hidden goodies and I'm having a tough time and just trying to live. And then boom, nothing in the chest. Nada. 0 items. Well, let's get some crimson wood so we can pillar up to that big ship. Oh, there's an anvil here. That's not bad. I believe this is the ruins of an end ship. And you know what? I'm glad it crashed. The people on it had nothing useful. They buried treasure, but they had nothing to bury. Some people might say that I'm showing signs signs of erratic behavior and should seek help. But to that I say, play this mod pack for 5 minutes and you will see exactly why I act this way. I can hear weird end creature noises coming from above me, so I'm going back down. We are not dying today. No, thank you. I'm gonna stay well away from that. I like the ground more anyway. I've just had a thought. Why don't we go to the mini end ship first instead of the cool new one? Because the mini one will definitely contain some good loot. There's not a ton of enemies, and then we can use that loot to take on this obviously much more dangerous ship. We've still got to keep our eyes peeled for this Ender Captain. I don't like that he's just lurking here. Oh my god, no! No, 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 no. This isn't even 100 days anymore. It's just a horror Minecraft video. Well, look at that. It's a little blue slime, and he's trying to kill me, so I'm going to kill it. Come stay in the Mutant End. We have horrors that the human mind can hardly comprehend. No, there's a new thing, and it's a floaty thing, and there's this guy. Bro, I cannot get a break. Yes, let's all hang out in the treetops. Lovely. I just love this mod pack. It's so fun. I'm definitely not scared and trying to fight for my life, and it's all going wrong. I am begging, please let this end ship just be a normal vanilla end ship with none of these new creatures, just what I'm familiar with, the usual Minecraft mobs that aren't scary and don't do any damage. That would be lovely. Watch there be a brand new species of Enderman that just comes out of my screen and punches me in the face or something. Oh, yes, brilliant. You know what? I bet that's the Ender Captain. I genuinely think that is the Ender Captain right there. I really want that loot though, so I'm going to pearl up and place water. That would at least protect us for a little bit. Mozi, if you miss this, you're going to die, so maybe don't do that. Okay, nice. We're up. Water, water, water going down. Please save me. Diamond pickaxes? Really? These are good in any other scenario. I just want armor, please. We've also got an Ender Gem, which we can use to craft Ender tools. These not only do more damage to end mobs, but they're also way more powerful than even netherite tools. I'm still not exactly loving our current situation though, and there's shulkers spawning. Wonderful. What are you, bro? I just want to live. Come on. I need to break that spawner, but I can't with this guy camping it. Maybe we can just get some hits in from here. Oh my god, he's done so much damage. Stay in the water, stay in the water, stay in the water, please. The shulkers floating us is actually saving us for once. I think he actually fell off by some miracle, so we should be able to loot this like normal now. Thank the Lord that guy cannot teleport. First of all, I'm breaking this stupid spawner. That's not a usual endermite. What is that? In any other circumstance, I would hate fighting shulkers, but I'm genuinely happy to see these guys. Die! Come on! In comparison to the other stuff we've had to endure, those guys just feel like your average mob, your run-of-the-mill, normal, friendly Minecraft mob. I can hear weird Enderman noises below, so I'm just gonna mine through the roof. Oh, yep, there you are. Go away, horrible Endermites. I don't like you. Stop jumping everywhere. Let me kill you. Come on. Prop 4 diamond leggings. Prop 4 diamond leggings. Prop 4 diamond leggings. And knockback 2 sword. Great. And a Bane of Arthropods 3 sword in here? You're joking. You know what? This diamond sword might actually be useful because it will buy us a little bit of time if we do get surrounded by ender mobs. Please don't teleport me somewhere stupid, chorus fruit. Thank you. Oh, and we're down here with him. You're joking. And he fell off. This mod pack makes me feel too many emotions at once. This is not healthy. I've also lost the water and now I'm terrified. I didn't think the chorus fruit was going to put us all the way back down here. Can we also just take a moment to appreciate not only did the chorus fruit teleport us back down, it teleported us right next to the mob that does 7 hearts of damage in 1 attack. No, no thank you. I don't want a hug from your weird yellow glowy chest thing. You are not Soldier Boy, little bro. Just stop it. He drops poison? What is that? Man, what is going on? This is definitely the most chaotic video I've ever recorded, and I don't mean that in a haha, look at me, I'm so quirky and relatable and chaotic, you guys. I mean that in an oh my god, I'm gonna die kind of way. You know what I mean? Go away. Actually, just go away. Be gone and never come back. We've now got to go all the way back up. I will upload this mod pack to CurseForge and leave it linked in the description, and usually I'll try to give you guys some advice on what to do and how to play it. My advice for this mod pack is don't play it. Unless you like pain or something, I don't know. I'm officially here to retrieve our water. It is our rightful property. While we're up here, I'm actually going to craft 2 more buckets. The reason for this is so we have 1 main water bucket and 2 backup ones to make an infinite water source if we ever lose the water from the first bucket. Our shield is also less than half health now, so we'll make a spare for when it inevitably breaks. We'll also use these ender pearl shards that we've got to craft 1 ender pearl. The thing is, I really want to loot one of these ships, but look there. That's not a decoration or a build. That's a creature. I'm just saying that seems like a really, really bad idea. As we've already established, chorus fruit is not exactly the most reliable form of food, so let's pull down to those hot springs to try and collect some more fish. These are the only place that I actually feel safe in the end. With any luck, soon the springs should start spawning fish and loads of them shall fly up to the top here. Knowing the mutant end, I'm also half expecting this water to start doing damage to us because it's too hot or whatever reason this game dreams up. Oh, hold on a second. Can we actually swim down into the cavern here? Come on. Yes, we've made it. Let's quickly whip up some doors so that we don't die. By the way, I meant to talk about this at the start of the video, but I forgot. I do have an infinite night vision effect applied, simply because without it, this video would be super dark and hard to see, and that's just not fun to watch. There doesn't seem to be any fish down here, which is what I was really hoping for. Look at all this wildlife, though. It is pretty beautiful. Not a single fish, though. Come on, Minecraft. I've also just remembered that our helmet has respiration 3, which is incredibly useful for situations like these. This is my happy place. This is where no Enderman could ever dream of coming to. I just wish some of this stuff was edible, then it would be perfect. Not a single fish wants to spawn here, though, which kind of sucks. We might have some more luck down there. You never know. There's this weird structure right here, as well as this weird guy. Please go away. I have no idea what this place is for, but I'm sure we'll figure it out at some point. You guys are genuinely a plague. I hope you know that. Please, game, spawn some fish. I can't be eating chorus fruit. It's just going to teleport me straight into a group of one of those guys. We've just got to go for it. We have no choice. Okay, that's okay. That's all right. I can deal with that, and I can also deal with that. I believe chorus fruit only has a horizontal range of 7 blocks in each direction, but vertically it's unlimited. That's why we got teleported all the way off the ship straight down to ground level. There's genuinely 0 fish spawning, so I guess we'll have to move on for now. It's nothing major, game. All I'm asking for is an end city. I think after all the stuff that you've put us through, that is only fair. Oh, yay, one of these guys. That's just so cool. I love this. Alongside gear, food is also such a massive problem. Go away. I don't really feel safe anywhere apart from the hot springs, but at least up here on the tops of these mushroom tree things, we can see the enemies a lot easier. Ow, no. For once, I am so happy to have a knockback sword. It is saving our lives right now. Well, the chorus fruit has teleported us back down here, and I'm too lazy to pill it back up. I spy with my little eyes some kind of structure. Please just be nice and easy and normal. That is all I ask. Okay, so far so good. I'm hearing weird noises, though, that I don't like. No loot in the chest. Are you serious? No loot in these barrels either. This place is genuinely devoid of loot. That is wonderful. There is this upgraded end furnace, though, which we will take. I think this is set up to be like a starter house for players that are in the end and want to try this out. But, I mean, what is the point? You're going to get teleported on and killed instantly. It doesn't matter if you're in a house or outside one. The mutant end creatures will find you regardless. Trust me. We are in a new biome, which is kind of cool, although there's not a lot here, to be honest. Look at that. What is that? What is it? Look at the size of him. Look at it. Food supplies are not looking great, to be honest. And what is that thing, man? I really do just have to be on my guard at all times. These guys can come from nowhere. You know what, though? I'm actually not that annoyed to see these guys because I could really do with some more rotten flesh. These are dark times. As soon as we get full diamond armor, it's all gonna be okay. That's what I'm clinging to. Also, I am so sorry, Knockback. I will never doubt you ever again. Over we go. Guess what time it is? It's ender pearl farming time. Everyone's favorite. There's not a whole lot of endermen around, so let's see what's going on up here. There's a flying thing. I don't like that flying thing. There's also what looks like someone's house. I guess it must be this guy's house because he's trying to beat me up for being on his property. Well, here we are. There's a bed in here. Let's get rid of that immediately. Also, what is this? I do not recognize the interface. It is a Mesa Pizza. Yes, thank you, Mutant End. That is wonderful. You'll spawn a bunch of different species of endermen to try and kill us, give us barely any food, leave us on half a heart multiple times, but it's all okay because you'll give us a Mesa Pizza. Wonderful. This chest better have some good loot in it. Yes! Yes! Okay, some actual loot. My standards are so low at this point. We've got a whole stack of chorus fruit now. We've also got some chorus sticks, some charis hair, a chorus sword, and some plasma blocks. We can actually use the chorus sticks in combination with a piece of charis hair to make ourselves a fishing rod. There's also some blocks of chorus sticks, which we can actually use. We can use those to make a chorus axe. There's a strange guy outside the window, and I don't like that. I don't know what he does, and I'm not particularly excited to find out, so I'm just gonna mine out the back wall and make my escape there. Go! Yes, great game. Let's have 4 of these guys surround me as soon as I go to a new place. That is just wonderful. There's another of those ships, and there's also also this skyscraper type building here. As I said earlier, we will definitely die if we try and take this on, so instead we'll head over to this and whatever this thing is. We are going to have a bit of a fight on our hands though. Hello, good friends. I'm sure you all want to hang out and make fun memories together. That's your only plan. You don't have any violent thoughts whatsoever. We're all just good friends having a good old time. You can get out of here as well. All right, let's see what's going on inside here then. Oh, more friends. That's always fun. We have got 2 double chests here. Please. Yes, we've got some actual loot. Pork chops are not what you expect to see, but they're more than welcome. We've also got a taxi heart. Is this an Uber? Is this a trapped soul of an Uber? I don't understand. There's also a bucket of Talair. I don't know what that is. And this just has a grass block in it. We could grow the beetroot seeds. The beetroot seeds in the end actually have a purpose. This is our most sacred possession. We must treasure it. I don't know what these bagel blocks are. Overall, this place isn't too bad. It's just kind of weird. Also, we're getting attacked by a bunch of things, so let's just move on to this place. I do see one of those thrower guys over there, so I'm just going to mine through the wall instead. Let's head up these stairs. We've got to be cautious of any mobs in here. Oh, okay, it's just one of you. We can handle you. Okay, well, first impressions, there's absolutely no loot in here. Is there anything in this rather suspicious basement? Also, no. Surely there's something hidden behind this wall. Or not? No. There's just nothing. What is the point of this building? Well, we're back outside onto the public streets and we're getting jumped again. Chorus fruit is so annoying because it's teleporting us every which way, so I'm going to cook up all this pork that we got. I appreciate normal Minecraft food so much more now. Chorus fruit as your main food source is actually pure pain. Our armor is starting to get really low now. We need to find an end city. I'm actually going to go ahead and craft a pair of golden leggings as well as a pair of gold boots for when our iron ones break. We're looking at a resounding total of 3 durability left. Oh, what have I done to offend you? And you as well? Really? Our boots have now officially broken. Let's get our golden ones on. I do see a structure up there. I see a big group of mutant endermen over there. We're gonna have to be careful. Please leave me alone. This mod pack is actually torture, I swear. I guess we're not gonna go to that structure. What am I seeing on my screen? This has to be some kind of sick joke, right? I refuse to believe otherwise. I'm getting the feeling we're not particularly welcome here, so I'm just gonna pearl away. Or maybe I won't. Or maybe I won't because they'll just chase me. End city, please. I need you. We have got another one of these places. We've got another grass block, some more beetroot seeds, all of that good stuff. And more pork chops. Nice. We now must farm ender pearls for the 10 millionth time. We've got plenty of pearls now, so let's just keep going. We're not gonna bother with any of you and just pearl straight to the next island. There is actually another end ship, which is pretty good. I'm actually gonna bridge across using slabs because I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe the endermen and other ender creatures can't teleport onto these. I could be completely wrong, but at least it makes me feel slightly better. Out of all the new mobs, these guys are the ones that I don't completely detest, only because A, they don't have any teleportation abilities, and B, they only attack you if you get too close to them. Pretty much every other mob has instant teleportation and wants to kill us on sight. There's another one of those ender captains on the ship. If we pour water like so, that should stop him from being able to get close to us. Stay back. Back, I say. Look how little damage we do to him with every sword swing. He's completely stun locked in the corner, though. I really hope this guy, A, drops some good loot, and B, does not have some insane second phase where he breaks out of this trap we've got him in and instantly kills us. That would be pretty bad. I'm sure you're a powerful, seasoned warrior with many battles under your belt, with seasoned tales of how you defeated so many other Minecrafters entering the end. And that's all going to end by some British man and a bucket of water. I'm very sorry it had to end like this. I'm really not, and I really want to have some good stuff from you. All of your friends in the end, I hate them all. They all suck, and they all hate me. Just die, come on. Yes. What? This has to be some kind of sick joke, right? Just in case I need to remind you guys, this guy did 7 hearts of damage to us in one attack earlier, and all he drops after that massive health bar is an end crystal. You're joking. This isn't even funny. Why am I laughing? It's probably out of some deep-seated sorrow for the pain this mod pack has caused me. We've got some ender powder here, and I'm pressing for the crafting recipes, and nothing's coming up, so I guess it doesn't do anything. It's not used to make any of the ender tools or the ender gems, and they're all from the same mod pack. I'm sure we'll figure it out. Let's break this. I hate all of you guys too. Please, I am hoping... No, I am praying for some armor in these chests. Come on. That's a sword with unbreaking 2. Ah, we got some iron, I guess. That's not bad. We can at least pearl into this forest, and the beautiful thing about leaves is that no mobs can teleport to them or spawn on them. Just like with being submerged in water, this is as safe as we can possibly get while being in the Mutant End. Oh, hold on. This is actually 200 IQ, okay? We're going to use these iron ingots that we got to craft a pair of shears. We then use those shears to gather leaves, and then we'll be able to safely bridge using these leaves without fear of any enderlings or endermen teleporting to us and trying to kill us. Update, I quickly checked Google and quickly had my hopes and dreams crushed because no, while they can't spawn on these leaves, they can just as easily teleport onto them. Yes! 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 Oh my god, finally! It's definitely not the biggest entity in the world, but I will take what I can get. Finally, something good in this miserable dimension. That could not have come at a better time. Our chest plate is now on 9 durability. Once this breaks, we are dead. Can we just talk for a second about how beautiful this is? Not a single disgusting enderman in sight. It's enough to bring a tear to my eye. See? I'll edit one in for you. There is a bunch of wool here, so we could actually use that to make that watchling chest plate that requires black wool. We'll just mine through the balloon right here. Hopefully the ship doesn't come crashing down. Oh, okay. Let's all calm down just a little bit, maybe. Our chest plate is also broken. I need to get in that door because I don't think they can get in as well. Go! Yes! Yes, you can't get in. You can't get in. That's it now. Our chest plate's gone. Okay, nothing in here but shulkers. That's what I'd like to see. Kill them all. Let's craft ourselves a shulker box so that we can store some of the stuff in our inventory. Hey, how'd you get in here? This place is strictly off limits to shulkers. Come on, chest. I'm gonna need to see some diamond armor here. That's iron. That's prot 3. That's not bad. Next chest. No, that's kind of trash. Third chest. Come on, baby. Let's see the money. Yes! Yes, a full set. That's beautiful. Blast prot, okay. Unbreaking 3, fire prot. Prot 3, yes. Curse of vanishing. Okay, you know what? This stuff isn't great, but it is gonna keep us alive. And the final chest contains, come on, diamond chest plate. Oh, diamond leggings. And a prot 4 mending chest plate. That's beautiful. That is so sublime. Thank you, Minecraft. I'm not hyping this up for a video, I swear. Try out this mod pack. You will feel the same way I do when you find something good. I feel like I've been stranded on a desert island for 5 years and I've finally returned to civilization because some random boat came by and found me. This is the glow up of the century. Look at our armor now. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we can't forget about one of the main attractions, the elytra. Look how raw that looks. Thankfully, this mod pack does have a dedicated slot to put this thing in, so we're not gonna have to switch off our chest plate. Oh, that is some heat. Look at that. Imagine pulling up on your peasant friends with their boring regular elytras. What is this weird emotion? Could it be happiness in the Mutant End? I thought that was impossible. There's a bunch of healing potions on these brewing stands, so if we get in a really bad situation, which is pretty much every other second, we can chug one of these and hopefully make our way out. I really don't want to deal with those cube things on the ship, so I'm just going to mine out the back. To the end city we go! Let's break this spawner. I do not want to see that. There's a whole bunch of shulker boxes in the wall, which isn't bad. Even if there's no other loot here, I genuinely could not care less. I'm so happy right now. Not even these guys teleporting to me can ruin my mood. Any chests in here? I don't think so. There's just about a bajillion shulkers. Yeah, I don't think we'll be spending much more time here. Let's leave. Let's grab some more leaves before we set out again. Oh, the frame rate just absolutely dies here. I am so sorry, PC. My PC is on life support at the moment. The amount of huge mod packs I've played on it, I need to put it in a retirement home. Now we can just glide over all those stupid endermen. Unfortunately, we don't have rockets. Also, what is this? Why do the stairs make a dirt sound when you mine them? That's so wrong. But they also don't mine faster with a shovel. In fact, they're really, really slow. This is bizarre. Oh, hello. I hate you. I hate you so much. You and all of your eyes. There's a bunch of gold blocks here, but I do not trust this. This better not be some kind of trap. No, it actually isn't. We've just got 4 free gold blocks. Mutant End having an actually nice structure. That's not supposed to happen. Are you feeling all right, Mutant End? You're not under the weather or anything? You're never this nice to me. We might might as well head onto this ship here so that we can at least get the extra loot from it. It's never usually that good, but more resources are always welcome. We'll go ahead and glide on over. We're going to use our water once again. Go away. No. No, 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 no. No. Way. There we go. Hey, look at that. Unbreaking 2, efficiency 2 diamond. That's not bad. And there's something over there. This feels so wrong. Things aren't supposed to be actually working and going well. Unbreaking 1 sword. Not that great. Ooh, but a sharpness 5, unbreaking 3, fire aspect 2. Yes, please. What is going on? Why are things actually going well? This is not supposed to happen. We now have 2 sharpness 5 swords. And now we just glide on down to the next structure. Life is all sunshine and happiness right now. We've got ourselves a waystone and some firework rockets to use with our elytra. I'm also going to fry up some more pork. If you're enjoying watching me suffer through this mod pack, please consider subscribing. It really helps me out. We're trying to hit 500k. That is our goal. Also, double check if you're subscribed because there's a glitch on YouTube where people get unsubscribed, so you might think you're subscribed to the channel when you're actually not. Also, very random, I've realized that the chorus tools are trash. These have 25 durability. Why did the creator even make these? What's the point if they just disintegrate before you can even use them for more than 2 seconds? If there was a tool to represent the motivation that I used to have for studying, this would be it. Oh my days, we may have a slight problem. We can do the cliche movie moment thing. Guys, he's right behind me, isn't he? No, but actually, I have no idea what this thing is, and I want to get away from it as soon as possible. Please don't teleport to me. Please don't teleport to me. I'm scared. I have pork. I can give you pork chops. Please. You know what? I think we're fine. Just to be on the safe side, though, we will be immediately vacating the premises. We've got some more structures. And there's also some ore in the structure that we can mine. This stuff is really useful. But you need a diamond pickaxe to mine it, and I just broke it with an iron one because I'm stupid. I am but a fool, a jesting fool. Oh, and there's also mutant shulkers in here. Go away. I got sharpness 5, bro. I'm not afraid to use it. Your spinning does not scare me. Okay, well, one of them just knocked me off, and I've broken both my legs. But we're doing fine. Absolutely fine. They do way more damage than you'd expect. There are spawners for them in here, so we just need to take those out. Who gave you guys flying abilities, though? It is horrible. Leave us alone. I'm getting jumped right now. I know the spawners are in here somewhere. Got me out here like Batman. Where are they? Bro, chill out. No, I don't know what you are, but you're dual-wielding axes. Water, 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 water. He's like the Ender Captain. He can perfectly normally survive water, but he's an idiot and can't think about swimming higher than 2 blocks, so he's never going to be able to get us. You know what? I can't even hate on these guys. Dual-wielding axes is sick. However, I will, of course, start hating if they do any amount of damage to us. Let's keep mining this ore. It's called corundum. These guys also do drop a bunch of shulker shells, so we are going to be sorted for boxes, although we already were, to be fair. Let's now head over to that structure. Our diamond helmet is getting quite low now, so I'm actually going to take it off in the hopes that we can repair it later. We'll replace it with an iron one, which isn't terrible. I don't know where the front door is, so I shall create one. In we go into this strange new place. I feel like something's just gonna leap out at us at any second. And the advancement's called an even worse fortress. Brilliant. I love that. Hello? Anyone here? Am I going to get horribly attacked by something that I can't even imagine? It's so nightmarish. What is the purpose of this structure? I'm so lost. Lost both in my confusion and in the structure. It's a giant maze. But there is loot, though. Let's check there's not a trap underneath. There is not. In any other circumstance, I would scorn this. I would laugh at this. I would ridicule it. But apples? Apples are amazing. We can make golden apples with these. I'm on my I have no enemies arc when it comes to Minecraft loot. And this chest has bread and horse armor. Once again, usually terrible, but I am very grateful for food that doesn't teleport us halfway across the map into a group of annoying endermen. More loot that's not trapped. Iron and ender pearls, that is lovely. And some diamonds, that's brilliant. Okay, that's just a normal enderman. I've just opened the map to try and get a better view of the layout, and what's that I see over here? Is that a gigantic structure? I think it is. Okay, there's that thing right there. That wasn't what I was seeing on the map, because what I was seeing on the map was this. Ooh, that is gigantic. There's also one of these things that we keep not being able to loot because we keep getting harassed by stupid endermen. We'll loot this first, and we've stumbled right onto a chest. Lovely. We've got some stacks of arrows, some whatever that is, some teleballs, an end axe with 11 damage, and a teleportation stick. We can now toss out our useless chorus axe. This is the end axe. Look at this thing. Ah, look at that. There's a bunch of mutant endermen in cages. Now that does put a smile smile on my face. Right, let's check this thing out next. All those ender eyes we've been getting do actually have a use. If we place one into this altar here, a mutant end boss will spawn. But we're not going to fight that right now for very obvious reasons. Unfortunately, as impressive as it looks, this gigantic build is actually completely solid inside. There's no secret loot to be found. Which leads us on to our next structure. This is called the aviary. Now, it might not be very surprising to learn that a structure of this size has some of the most difficult enemies in the game. They're just vanilla enemies, but with the most buff stats you could ever imagine. So what I'm saying is we'll need to be rather careful. Just look at that giant phantom. That is not normal. This is the LeBron James of phantoms, the Shaquille O'Neal, the Michael Jordan. There's a mutant dragon head there. Look at how sick that looks. We will be taking this. Yes, we will. We've got a netherite scrap in here. That is lovely. Some golden carrots, some golden apples, a healing potion, some regular food. Why are there just charge creepers patrolling around here? You know, I'm not trying to see everything that we've worked for so far go up in a huge nuclear explosion, so I'm going to be very careful. These places are stacked. The library's been looted, so let's check out this place. This looks sick. Those guys do that much damage? No. Can we all just be friends? Maybe. Let's all just calm down and relax. Good lord, that was not what I was expecting. We have projectile protection 4 diamond leggings, and we still took that much damage. We need to suss out where the loot is here and then just do some quick hit and runs. No, we legitimately cannot risk fighting anything. This is a beautiful structure, I'm not gonna lie. Even if all of the enemies in it are absolutely horrible, every single one of them. Bane of Arthropods 5 sword, no thank you, but we've got some gapples, some netherites. We've also got a respiration book, that's not bad. Why does this place have to spawn so many phantoms? What I will say though is that if we ever need building blocks for any kind of project, this place has us covered. Any chests hiding out? I don't think so. Oh yes, yes there is. More netherite scrap. We've now got enough to make 1 netherite ingot, and we've also got some unbreaking 3 prot 3 leggings. That's amazing. Stay sharp, lads. There'll be enemies lurking in every corner. I feel like we're barely even scratching the surface of the loot here, but I don't want to go any closer. I'm gonna go against what I said and go closer. No, I'm not. He's got a netherite sword. Right, quick time out. We're gonna head over to this tower over here because there should be some rockets at the top. Wonderful. Thank you very much. I've come back in against my better judgment, and we're getting chased. Brilliant. These spawners are set to spawn stuff as soon as physically possible, I swear. Do you think these enemies ever have a chance to drop their netherite loot? That would be insane. I've ended up on this small nook. There's a giant phantom outside, and I'm rather scared. But as you can see, there's a barrel there, and there's also a barrel back there. That means there's loot. And I don't know about you guys, but I want that loot. Why are there guys with guardians on their heads down there? That's so wrong. I'm just gonna sneak across. Don't mind me. Charge creepers. Oh my god. I'm gonna block you off. There we go. Nice and easy. No one has to get mad. You're gonna... Oh my god. Don't scare me like that. If a phantom knocks me off into all these charge creepers, I will genuinely throw my computer out the window. That's not even a joke. We could have crafted a bow instead of a fishing rod. I wish that I had. This place is getting flooded with charge creepers as we speak. Okay, here I am, just casually fighting several nuclear warheads. When they ignite their fuses, it is genuinely the scariest thing. You there, idiot phantom. Please stay there, continuing to ram your head into the ceiling. This is the worst. This is the absolute worst. This loot better not be trash. I mean, so far, it's been absolutely amazing, but you never know. We're so close. Yep, this is fine. This is normal. Not worried at all. Oh yeah, this is fine. Just the entire US Department of Defense is on me right now. I don't think we can kill them faster than they can respawn. We need to leave and then come back. All of those guys need to despawn. There's a warped forest in the end? What? I think this is a brand new tower right here. More rockets, yes. And a pumpkin, which would be useful if we were facing normal Endermen and not the weirdos of the Mutant End. There's also a structure there. There's a lot to do right now. I've ended up in the wrong spot somehow. Do you guys reckon I can get that chest without dying? Let's find out. Go, 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 go. Block off the stairs. Nothing is getting up here. No, there's a charge creeper spawner. Go away. Oh, we've done it. We've locked down this chest, and it has a diamond chest plate. Beautiful, beautiful. Absolutely magnificent, lads. We've also got some nether wart, which is awesome. We might actually be able to brew some potions despite being in the end. I'm starting to sense we're not particularly welcome here. Let's head out through that corner. Nice. That should be where all the charge creepers were. And no, it's the complete wrong room again. again. I don't see any visible loot, so I'm not risking my neck. Oh, there we go. It was this. Go, 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 go. I want the loot, and I don't want charged creepers killing us. Come on, go in, block it off. Yes! It's not great, but it's not terrible. I reckon we could probably snag this barrel as well. We can. We've blocked them off, and we've been rewarded with another netherite scrap and a nether dragon egg. Why this is in the end, I have no idea, but I'll be taking that. We're gonna dip here. That is as much as I dare to loot at this place. We've already come close to death several times. Thank you. It was a pleasure robbing you guys. I'm looking at the map right now, and I can see even more structures over this way. We are gonna need to set up a base soon because our inventory is looking incredibly full, but let's go loot these last few. What are those? Is there anything special about these things, or are they just window dressing? I mean, I'm not seeing any loot inside here. Now, this looks exactly like the fortress we were just in, except it's blue. Oh, no, but this one has those guys with axes. This might be a problem. Oh, and it's got weird things in it. Go away. Get out of here. Let's get rid of that. They drop floral paste. Is this like toothpaste? Can we get some squeaky clean teeth in the end? The loot here leaves a lot to be desired so far. That's a bit better, I guess. There's a prop for iron helmet. I take it all back. I am sorry. I'm so glad we picked up all these shulker boxes. There's also a bunch of azure berries, so we've got another food source so we don't have to rely on our stupid chorus fruit. Let's get that prop 4 helmet equipped. We're going to need to combine that with this other one so that we can also add Unbreaking 3 to it. Wealth in the Mutant End isn't measured by your riches. It's measured by how much food you have that doesn't teleport you miles away. Oh, no, I don't like you. I'm going to go away from you. I can hear all the end mobs stomping about on the roof. I don't like it. Of course, my favorite part about these structures is wandering around for 20 minutes trying to find where all the loot is. There's good stuff here. I just can't find it. We got some more chompy boys. Let's dispatch those. Don't you run away from me. Get back here. He saw me charging towards him with a sharp 5 sword and said, nope, I'm out of here. Goodbye. Hello, hello. We got some more loot in here. We've got some paper, which is really useful because if we kill the charge creepers at the aviary, we can get gunpowder and make more rockets. The enchanted books are pretty trash though. Loyalty 3 and the Mutant End is useless. There's no tridents. And we've also got Fire Prop 3, Straddle Jump 3, Piercing 4. Irrelevant. And there's just more rubbish. Straddle Jump 2. We've got Blast Prop 4, Sharp 3, Curse of Vanishing. It's not that good. This is going to be incredibly specific, but I feel like I'm stuck in a backrooms version of a drained swimming pool. There's also some kind of way down here, so let's take it. Nothing scary. Good. And it just leads to 2 dead ends. Are you kidding me? There's nothing there, and there's nothing there. Oh, and we've found some new friends too. More loot. Let's go. I doubt we're going to see much use for an efficiency 4 shovel in the end, but that's not bad. And this chest has a prop 4 diamond chestplate. That is beautiful. If we combine it with our Unbreaking 3 chestplate, we're going to have an amazing piece of gear. Although I think long-term our iron chestplate is better just because it'll never break. We've also got some diamonds and another iron helmet. There's also another way down. Hopefully this isn't more dead ends. Okay, well I guess we'll just take a free elytra then. Thank you very much, structure. Where is all this good luck coming from? I genuinely don't understand. Further into the matrix we go. We've got some of these guys. Go away. We're going even deeper now. What are those flying end tadpole things? Are we all friendly? We all gonna hang out and just relax? Vibe, you know? Okay, I think they're friendly. It's one of these guys again. Please don't be hostile. I think we're friends. What is that? I don't like this, man. Don't mind me, sir. I'm just going past. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Thank you. Oh, a challenger. Look at your puny purple sword. My blue one is sharpness 5. You could never compete. We have now acquired all of the loot that this place has to offer. And just look at the scale of this thing. I'm like the end version of the IRS. There's nothing the Endermen can do about me. I enter, steal all of their valuables, and then they never see them ever again. We are unfortunately only down to 1 rocket now, so we're going to have to put the flights on hold. This crystal biome's pretty cool. I quite like it. And there's even a mini planet up there. Oh, that could be a promising base spot. I am really tempted to build a base up there. There's a new end thing that I don't understand, but as far as I can tell, it is not hostile. Big win. I'm sure that if I hit you, you'll try and maul me on sight and probably do half my health bar in damage, but otherwise, you'd make for a pretty cool pet. Oh, I don't like that thing. I don't like that thing at all. I'm not gonna lie, the planet looks way less cool from this angle. I thought it was a perfect sphere, but it's just a lump. Wait, but there is a perfect sphere over here. Never mind. I've also just just realized that we've lost our water, which is not exactly ideal. No. Thankfully, we have our replacement bucket. The only problem I can think of with having a planet base is how are we going to get up there? I mean, obviously we can fly, but rockets aren't exactly common here. I love being strong because it means we can just murder you guys now. Okay, calm down, Rambo. Why are you firing at me from all the way over there? I think our best bet until we get some more rockets is to have a water elevator coming from inside the planet. Well, I say a water elevator, it will just be a waterfall. In order to get up there in the first place, though, we're going to need some blocks, so let's head to a nearby forest. I don't love that this biome has no trees and the nearest ones are a little bit of a walk away, but at the same time, we could just go on a trip where we collect loads of logs and store them up in shulker boxes, so I doubt it's going to be much of a problem. Let's go ahead and collect some of this warped wood that's in the end for some apparent reason. I better not see any mutant nether mobs show up in this place. Those were annoying enough on their own. Combined with the creatures from the Mutant End, and you're looking at a retired YouTuber. The End Axe might do a lot of damage, but its durability is a lot worse than I thought. Listen, bro, I don't know if you've been around for the last few days, but the power scaling in this universe has changed. I am now stronger than you. You are fodder. I've lost my planet. I genuinely can't find it. There's a bunch of lame little ones that are nowhere near as good. It doesn't help that this whole biome just looks the same on the map as well. How does one lose an entire planet? Oh, never mind. There it is. Guys, the audience is getting tired of you showing up in the Mozi show. You're just generic villains now. Wait, this guy's getting mauled by the end dog things. That's amazing. I have to have one of you guys as a pet. This is the best thing ever. I'm surrounded by my people. They hate the enderlings just as much as me. In order to get up to this planet, instead of bridging and leaving a huge bunch of ugly blocks that we'll have to break, let's try out this, what's it called? Teleportation stick with the teleballs. We should just be able to do this. That was a bit too far. That's gone wrong. That's gone very wrong. I don't know where we're going to end up. Okay, we're in some kind of blue forest. I guess there is wood nearby. I just didn't see it. I thought this thing was going to fire a teleball like an ender pearl, you know, quite slow with an arc like this. But instead, it just catapulted one of those teleballs about a mile out. It's like I'm in the state of Florida trying to visit my local Walmart, and then suddenly I end up in Alaska. Genuinely, where am I? I'm so lost. We were around here, and now we've ended up all the way down here. I do like how you don't take any damage from teleporting with this thing. That's quite cool. Let's go ahead and chuck another one just to see if we can get back. Why isn't it working? Why are we not teleporting? Oh, there we go. It finally worked. This thing is potent. I've got to be careful with it. It's like a teleportation-based grappling hook that's propelled by a rocket launcher. That's the only way I can describe it. We'll just use a good old ender pearl. I've missed. No, let's put some water down. There we go. All we have to do now is find the center of the planet and dig down. We're nearly there now. One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. If I drill down in our precious new planet and realize that the whole thing is misaligned by one block, I will probably not leave my house for a week. I mean, I don't do that anyway, but oh my god. Okay, well, not what I was expecting, but this is pretty cool. This should be the corresponding block, I believe. We're gonna need to get some water down in here ASAP, because I do not want enderlings spawning inside our house. That would be really, really bad. Our ender axe is broken, so let's craft a corundum one. That looks sick. I knew this thing had good durability. I didn't think it had 2,000. Definitely a surprise, but not a nasty one. This should be the exit right here. We need to re-dig it. And there we go. We now have immediate access to our planet. Ladies and gentlemen, I have some rather unfortunate news. I completely forgot I was wearing the Frostwalker boots and froze the water elevator. We do still have one bucket of water left for emergencies where we're getting swarmed by endermen, but the problem is we don't have enough to make an infinite water source. I believe this is packed ice rather than regular ice, so if we break it, I don't think we're gonna get any water, no. Fortunately, there is one last solution that we can employ. We place our waystone here. We shall name this place Planet Mozi. I like that. I think it's up for debate for one of the best planets of all time. Just saying, totally not biased at all. We then fly down to the ground floor and place down a second waystone. And now at the press of a button, we can teleport straight to the top of the planet. Now I reckon for our base, we should transform this dead, lifeless part of the planet up here into different end biomes, which I think would look really cool. And then the inside will be our actual base. Then if we do end up needing extra space, we can build outwards from the planet, making it look like an end city has been fused with the planet itself. Of course, that is going to require a lot of blocks and other things, so we've got a lot of work ahead of us. First of all, let's just get all of our stuff sorted out. This has been a long time coming. And before I forget, let's repair our elytra using some phantom membrane. All nice and patched up. There we go. There we go. Everything has now been organized. We're also going to immediately switch from these Frostwalker boots. We'll go ahead and switch to these regular Prot 3 ones, although unfortunately they don't have unbreaking. We've got a bit of a quest ahead of us because we've got to go collect a bunch of end-themed blocks in order to make our end-themed base. You will be beautiful one day, planet, I promise you. We also need to collect ourselves some water so that we can set up another infinite water source. You know, after I froze our last bit of water. Plus, it's also a good excuse to get back out again and start exploring for more loot. Some of these purple bricks might be good. Let's grab some of these. Of course, this is the structure with all of the flying shulkers, which is going to be a little bit of a pain. These platforms right here are like the springs from Sonic. They boost you up. Can we pick them up without Silk Touch? Yes, we can. These are going to be so cool for traveling around our base. I'm not going to break all of the flying shulker spawners here because they actually drop a ridiculous amount of XP. So if we ever need to farm, this is where we'll go. We'll definitely grab some of these end rods. That'll be great for lighting our place up. Look at that. There's some pink water down there. I don't know why, but it just looks like it would taste delicious. Either that or send your body to a new reality. It's going to be one of the two. It gives mining fatigue 3. You're not serious. We've actually just been scammed. I can't believe this. You know what, though? I'll take being scammed if it means we get rewarded with diamonds and 32 ender pearls. I think that might be an end city tower over there. I'm not 100% sure, though. Let's find out. What I thought was an end city is another one of those skyscrapers. I don't think this is going to have any loot. Ignore the fact we're on 1.5 hearts right now. I may or may not have slipped and fallen down the entire elevator shaft. It looks like the tower is connected to another one of these mazes, which are pretty cool, and there's probably some loot to be found, so we'll grab it and go. For once, we're on the quest for blocks, not riches. Sharp 3, efficiency 3, that's okay. We got a bunch of paper for fireworks, and... oh, I'm breaking 3 mending! Yes! This is going straight on our elytra. And power 4, efficiency 4, lovely. I thought this was going to be an end city map, but it's just a regular map. Another day, another treasure in the collection. You guys are like toddlers, you just buy everything. Unbreaking 3 diamond boots, we shall have those, yes. That was great, but not what we came for. We're here for end blocks. Why do I keep getting distracted? We'll rob this place of all of its end rods. This is what a true devious villain does. He does not steal treasure, he steals the light fixtures of your apartment. While you're chilling at home watching this video, if you notice any of your lights suddenly going missing, it wasn't me. I swear. And also, if the walls go missing, just ignore that. Totally fine. Your house probably does that all the time. I feel like some kind of Nordic folklore gnome. I'm stealing the walls of people's houses in order to build my own. My name would probably be something like Mozinctius the Mischievous. Ankle shot. He's dead. Go do your job, man. Start hunting those guys over there. What happened to earlier? We've pretty much gutted this building. We've got the blocks that we need. We shall keep moving, for we seek more blocks to build more things. We are being chased just a little bit right now, but we've got our elytra to get away. Look at this crystal right here. It's so shiny. Oh, hello. Why is half of you missing? The eye guys are annoying. You, on the other hand, are diabolical. You might as well be the devil, my friend. Just die. There we go. Master Enderling Hunter. That's right. Now it's this guy who drops a giant stink cloud everywhere. This crystal is like when my friend on light mode sends me a screenshot at 3 in the morning. It's like a sort of modern flashbang, if you will. Ooh, look at that. There's a gateway. That will take us to the Ender Dragon, which is the final boss of this mod pack, so we're not going in there yet. What? Water, what are you doing? Go! Yeah, that's totally fine. When our life is being threatened by mutant ender creatures, just stay in a perfect cube. Don't flow at all. Don't do any normal liquid things. Ooh, that guy dropped a diamond axe. Except it's got 48 durability. That's rubbish. New thing? There's just new things, and I hate them all. That's a gremlin. That's a gremlin. Okay, just relax, please. Water, please. Thank you. I don't know where that guy's gone, and I don't want to know. He had 4 arms and sprinted at me like he was prime Usain Bolt. It's like the baby zombie that took out Filzer, except it's straight from the depths of hell. I'm not 100% sure if we've looted this tower yet, so we'll go check it out. It does also have a bunch of end bricks, which we need anyway. Who in their right mind puts iron bars in the middle of a staircase? That just seems counterproductive. I've just realized there's a giant fossil down there. We don't actually need the bone meal that we can get from it, but it's still pretty cool. Here we go. We've made it to the tower, and we have not looted it. There's a Riptide 2 book, which is obviously useless, but we've got some more rockets. Breaking news. Mozi Airlines has been rescued from bankruptcy. I've just realized I didn't take any of the blocks. I'm so stupid. Let's go ahead and kill this guy. You just stay down there, my friend. That's fine. We'll steal his efficiency 5 mending pickaxe. Oh, that is spicy. I've just used the word spicy. You know, I may only be 21, but I think the boomer accusations, I think they're valid now. There's also another mending pickaxe. That's not bad. And I can also spy with my Minecraft pixelated eyes a waystone over there. I'm actually going to take the blocks from here this time. Oh my, that scared me. Why would you do that? I'm telling you guys, by the end of this video, I'm going to have the most insane reaction times. I'm basically going to become a ninja. Flying thing, go away. Ladies and gentlemen, today's flight with Mozi Airlines has been slightly delayed due to our pilot being attacked by mutant end creatures, but the good news is we're back in the air again. Oh, end ship. It seems to be connected to one of these structures that we looted at the start of the video. What is going on? There's multiple end ships in the area. We've stumbled across an end fleet. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. You might start to experience some turbulence. Can I please get off the ceiling, game? I'm not Spider-Man. Come on, die. I genuinely can't get down. The Shulker's projectiles are hitting me through the trapdoors. I'm so close. Yes. Oh, you already know we're gonna finesse all of these awesome banners. Our base is gonna look so good. We've also got a Silk Touch pick to help us with getting those elusive nature blocks that usually don't drop. More berries too. Some boots. No, go away. I'm stealing all your stuff. You're not allowed to interfere. We've got some absolute garbage in here, like a Bane of Arthropods 5 sword and a Curse of Binding fire protection chestplate, but we also have a Mending Diamond helmet as well as an Unbreaking 3 chestplate. We should be able to combine this Blast Prot helmet with a protection one so that we can grab Mending and Unbreaking and not Blast Prot. These bookshelves might look good in our base, so let's steal those too. Why are you coming towards me? Please don't do that. Please do not come towards me. I don't know why you're aggroing when we were nice to you before. Back off, weird end squids. The thing is with this structure, right? I'm sure that at some point we will definitely be strong enough to battle this blue frog thing. The reason why I don't want to loot this room again is because he has a habit of breaking all the blocks around him and dropping the player down. We got really lucky that he didn't do that the first time. The thing is though, we could probably live one attack from him. So do we risk it? Yes, we do. Rockets are at the ready if we need to dip. Yes, we need to dip. Go, 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 go. I told you guys, sometimes he does that. He almost killed us there too. If you're wondering why we went in one of these at the start of the video, it's because I had nothing to lose at that point. I'd already died in 5 different attempts, so I was more than ready to delete this world and try again. Unfortunately, we now don't have any rockets, and I really don't fancy bridging all the way over to those ships. We're on the hunt for blocks for our base. We have more than enough loot right now. What are these little Shulker men up here? They're like little Shulker goblins. Look at them. Ow. I get it now. These are just British people. Look at the knives they're carrying. He's also got the typical British haircut, as you can see. I do say, my dear fellow, on guard. Why did my fellow countrymen sacrifice their lives to protect such meager riches? We have got another of these towers though, which means we can get more rockets and fly back over to the end ships. Hooray! I know I said I wasn't going to loot them, but now that it's going to be easy, I'm going to do it. Another waystone for us to collect. We got pretty lucky this time. We've got 8 rockets. There's also an End Veil enchanted book, and I'm not going to lie, when I first saw this, my heart jumped for joy. I was ready to say that we were free from ever having to fight those Enderlings ever again. Unfortunately, all this enchantment does is it goes on your helmet and you can look at regular old Endermen without them aggroing. So it's basically useless. I don't think I've ever had one actual problem with the regular Endermen in this video. It's all of the other modded ones. Go away. I'm actually going to collect the blocks from here this time. There's a lot of endstone bricks we can grab. That is wonderful. Here we are at the next end ship. This guy still does 3 hearts of damage per hit. He is way too strong. No. Come on, water. Keep him stun locked. Oh, we're taking a lot of damage here. How am I so bad at this game? He's literally stuck in a corner. There we go. He's stun locked. We're fine now. Oh boy, I can't wait to kill this guy and get given 1 end crystal in return. Wait, let's just be smart about this. We'll block him in, and there we go. Now he's not a problem. Stay in there and think about your actions. Our iron helmet is crazy low now, so let's get it repaired. You're telling me we almost died for chorus fruit and end stone? Okay, never mind. There's a looting 3 mending diamond sword. That's basically the exact enchantments we're missing on our current one. I'm gonna stop complaining. I forgot about this. Let's use our Silk Touch diamond pickaxe to get glass. We've got the purple windows now. We're unstoppable. You can still see that blue fellow wandering around his home that he's destroyed. Probably should have thought it through when you smashed up your entire home just to try and catch us. That boy must be chugging protein shakes every day. Look at the size of him. This guy's gym routine is absolutely no legs. Look at the size of those stumps. 6 days of everything else, and then 1 day specifically for neck. Second end ship, here we come. If you wouldn't mind just letting us trap you, that would be wonderful. Come on up. Feel free. Don't just hide inside your your ship. That's annoying. There you go. We put you in the naughty corner. You're on timeout indefinitely. We've got some ender powder in here. That's pretty useless. And this just has an efficiency 1 diamond pickaxe. We've got more of our British compatriots over here. This loot is nothing to write home about. There's another of these structures. We might be able to find some more teleballs for our teleportation rod. We've got all of our good friends in here who are all imprisoned. There we go. More teleballs acquired. I'm not going to lie. This is an absolutely beautiful place. In an ideal world where the enderlings didn't spawn everywhere, I would set up our base here. The thing is, because our base is in a relatively barren area, it makes it so much easier to spawn-proof everything. If we were to live here, we'd have to spawn-proof every single nook and cranny of these trees. Otherwise, guys like these will show up. For some reason, it's raining in this forest. And for some reason, none of the end creatures are taking any damage. There's another of those mega end ships up there. Our armor is way better now. Do we dare to dream and take it on? Well, we've arrived, and we're already getting attacked. Brilliant. Those things just fire projectiles. They're actually not that strong. Let's fly around to the side. Come on. I missed. We're now being chased by helicopters. Oh, this is kind of bad. Nope. Okay, let's just teleport away. Alright, well that didn't really go to plan, but that's fine. That's why you have a plan B, so that when plan A fails, you have something to fall back on. My entire plan B is just to do the exact same thing again and hope that it works this time. I really wish I had a bow. Let's glide down like this. Break this. Nice. We'll kill the big thing. I don't know how. Die. Oh, we're getting some good hits in. What is that thing? Why has he spawned? That's like a blaze. Let's just head inside, and there's a bunch of these guys. Go away, please. We're in some kind of kitchen right now. Our boots are pretty weak now, so let's swap them out. We've murdered the chefs of this vessel. That's good. We must attack their food supply. Right, well, here we are on the next floor. I'm really hoping these statues don't suddenly come to life. There's soul sand in this barrel for some reason. I'll take it. Some big end skin bricks. Lots more teleballs. We've got a bow in here. That is amazing. We've also got a full suit of diamond armor. A totem of undying just chilling here, as well as a trident. All those books actually weren't useless. There's another dragon head, as well as another elytra back here. Let's see what's down on the final. Oh my god, that scared me so bad. No, 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 no. There's so many endermen. Oh, those things are horrible. They're just horrible. That thing scared me so bad. I genuinely flung my hands off my keyboard there. That was awful. Let's block that off. Why don't we check from the roof? Oh, no, there's more of them down there. Look at them. I can hear so many of them, man. No, he got out. How did he get out? Stop. Stop. Cover that right back up. No, thank you. No. Oh, these things are so annoying. I'm actually going to die. Oh, my God. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, no. I'm leaving. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I ever entered your precious ship, okay? I'm sorry. We're now stuck in the wall. Wonderful. That is the last time we ever go on one of those. I just chugged through about 5 golden apples there. We now seem to be in some kind of end rainforest type thing. No, 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 no. Let's go the other way. We've got more of the Discord light mode biome over here. This is horrifying. It looks pretty cool on the map though. Hey, look at that. We found a giant skyscraper. It's probably going to be our last structure because we're on to our last rocket. I almost missed the times when these guys were the biggest problem. Now we've got 4 armed endermen to worry about. It's not even that they're particularly strong, is the fact that every time they hit you, you get teleported, on top of the fact that they run about twice as fast as any other creature in the game. So not only is it incredibly hard to hit them, but when they hit you, you get sent flying and then have even less chance of hitting them. Talking of hitting things, please die. I'm evading all his shots. I've got Ultra Instinct. We finally got a skyscraper that lives up to its name. I don't think there's any good loot in the top floors though. It's all in the basement. Well, I stand corrected. There's chests, but what do they contain? That's not bad. That's not bad. We got some diamonds, some gold. Yeah, I'll take this. Lights. I need them. I want them. I see them, and I take them. I wonder what the rent would be like in this place. Considering the type of neighbors you get, it better be dirt cheap. Oh, lovely. We've got lots of purple glass for us to take. Do you see that white stuff when we mine these blocks? That is one weird visual glitch. We cannot escape Discord light mode. It haunts us even in the glass that we break. Oh, my days. Leave now, please. Look at that. He's stuck behind the trapdoor. This is perfect. I do really like this idea of having a part that juts out from the build with some flowers in it. We'll definitely be stealing this idea for our own base. Why are you in here? No. I'm surprised they even let you in this building, considering you destroy all the blocks around you. I'm so tired of those guys, I can't lie. More free glass right here. I don't know why I'm climbing up to the top. There's never anything up there. This is it. We've made it to the top. and there's nothing. I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest. We've been far enough now. Let's set down our waystone and teleport back home. We still have a bunch of stuff that we need to sort into our chest, but once that's done, we'll start turning this planet into a home. Before I forget though, let's slap this Unbreaking 3 mending book onto our elytra. And there we go. We've now got our brand new elytra, aka the Avoiding Enderlings 101. Everything is all nicely organized now. The first thing that I want to do is build a floor to cover up this bottom part, but we need end bricks for that, and I'm realizing we didn't collect enough. So I must ascend into the end islands themselves and just mine endstone for a little while. Only top tier content on the Mozi channel, nothing else. This endstone looks diseased, that's not right. So I hope you're all having a good day and stuff. Maybe you've got this on the background while you're doing some homework or something, or maybe you're watching this at 3 AM and you're severely sleep deprived. It's one of the two. Real quick, I do want to check if the shulker dungeon over this way has any unique endstone blocks. For example, ones that we can't get because we don't have a stone cutter. It wouldn't hurt to have a little bit of variety if it's obtainable, because variety is the spice of life, as they say. I don't know who says that. I love these warped fruit blocks. Instead of it being any kind of unique texture, it's just the warped warp block with the texture of the fruit pasted onto it on all sides. You know what? A for effort. There are some cracked endstone bricks here, which I don't really like, but there's also these really cool chiseled ones. We've entered battle with a flying thing. No, go away. Just die. Use the fire to burn the bug. Come on. Yes. They give you weakness 3 and slowness 3. They're pretty brutal. Brutal in terms of effects. They don't really have a lot of fighting power. I will say though, if we were getting jumped by a bunch of the stronger enderlings and then that thing joined in, we would be in a world of trouble. Alright, we should hopefully have enough blocks now. Oh, I actually nailed the teleball throw this time. We're right next to our base. I'm just waiting for the day that it malfunctions and somehow spawns us inside the wall and insta-pops our totem. That's going to be really fun. We'll craft up some more endstone bricks. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't make that stone cutter. I had to double check. Let's get this floor put in. We will be flooding the area underneath the floor so that nothing can spawn down there. Having mice below your floorboards is bad. Having a bunch of murderous enderlings would be a lot worse. Alright, that is the floor put in. I want to have a pillar in each corner, so I've used these blocks to map it all out. I reckon something like this would work. Some stairs around to add that extra bit of detail will be good. We'll then extend them up in a pattern where we go pillars, then bricks. Yeah, I really like how that looks. Now we just got to do the same for the rest. Alright, not bad so far. Not bad at all. I've added some stairs where each of the end city buildings we're going to add are going to stick out of this giant planet, but I'm feeling a little bit uninspired right now. So we're going to take a little break from building and head over to the good old-fashioned aviary. We're not going there because we need loot or anything along those lines. We're going there because we're going to be building a charged creeper farm. Yes, you did hear me correctly, and yes, I wish I was joking. I've discovered that if we collect end lilies and dry them, we can turn them into paper, so we'll have a renewable source of both paper and gunpowder for rockets. And we could really do with having a consistent supply of rockets. Only living off of the scraps we can find in the towers is a little bit rough. You may have noticed our totems had a bit of a reverse growth spurt. That's because I'm using a resource pack to make it appear a bit smaller. It's quite big and takes up a bit of space on screen otherwise. If I was this totem, I'd be so salty. Bro went from a solid 6 foot to 5'5". This is the other reason why we need lots of rockets. I hate these guys. Personal space in the Mutant End is essentially just a myth. It doesn't exist. It's unachievable. You can't have it. There's another of those big guys over there. Thankfully, I don't think they have eyes. I believe that's the only reason it hasn't scurried over here to try and eat us alive. Oh, what a fun gaming experience this is. Stay over there on the other island where you all belong. All of those ender pearls that we found while out adventuring are so useful. Let's make our way along this frozen icy glacier. Well, we have now arrived. I have brought a waystone along so that we can teleport here whenever we want. Now, the first thing that we need to do is find the charged creeper area. This may be easier said than done, to be honest. There is a spawner atop this area, so I do want to break that. And if I'm not mistaken, this is where the creepers reside. I do not want giant phantoms appearing from this thing either, so let's break it. Life is so much easier now that we've brought a bow. They don't call this thing the most revolutionary weapon in the history of mankind for nothing. Unfortunately, I'm not really doing this thing justice with my terrible aim. Now, this is going to be an incredibly low budget farm, farm. There's not going to be any fancy redstone or water channels to push the creepers towards us. It just needs to be an area where they run to us and we kill them without fear of being blown to pieces. Let's carefully bridge over here. It is so scary. We're trying to build a farm around walking nukes that keep appearing every 10 seconds or so. What we really need to do is block off all but one of the avenues of this walkway so that the creepers can only run in one direction. Look at that. Precious gunpowder. I feel like the US when oil is discovered in another country. Welcome to democracy, boys. They keep spawning faster than we can kill them. We just need about 10 seconds of breathing room to block this bit off. I'm doing it. Blocking it. Go. Yes, this should be good. This should be good. Yes, you can't come up here now, can you? Okay, he kind of can because I'm an idiot. Please just move out the way. Ooh, so there's a bit of loot for us to enjoy. And it's Prot 3 diamond leggings. Plus some golden carrots. Those are very fancy and delicious. Because we've got Prot 3 leggings at the moment, we can get Prot 4. That is going to be amazing. We still need to block off this bit right here, and then we can start working on this properly. We're going to turn this into a long tunnel so that all the creepers have no choice but to go there. No! I don't know how he even managed to activate his fuse. We were several blocks above him. All of creeper kind shall live to serve my wishes. They just randomly activate their fuses at times, and it is genuinely the scariest thing. Don't you dare ruin this for us, Phantom. Get back. I've just had a thought. What if one of the creepers spawns up here? That would be awful. This is not for the faint of heart, that's for sure. We're so dead if we end up down there. Phantom, no! No! Oh my god! I've just thrown our sword. I'm stupid. I hate you guys even more than I usually do. We can thin out the ranks using this little hole right here. Get his toes. Easy now. Easy does it. Easy does it. No! Oh my god, I'm so bad at this game. I'm so bad. At least the spawner didn't break. That's the only good thing. Now we've got to start again. All of our progress ruined in seconds. Now, yes, I have thought about the fact that trying to farm nukes to use their materials for your airline company probably isn't the smartest idea, but you know what? I'm a businessman, and businessmen get it done. Our glorious pursuit of capitalism shall not be stopped. Do you think if YouTube ever goes wrong, I can put this on my resume for dealing with high-stress situations? I feel like I'd get the job on the spot, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we've blocked this spot off as well now. On the list of stupid things I've done in my life, this is definitely up there. We can use this area right here as a natural part to block off the creepers, and this is where we'll kill them. More slabs must be placed to stop any kind of illegal spawning going on. There we go, we've got this window so that we can aggro them. We just have to make sure we run away every single time. We gotta go hit and then run. If the game lags even one time, this whole place is going up in a fiery explosion, which I will not survive. How exciting! I did leave our looting sword at home, unfortunately. We need to grab that. Imagine the drops. Imagine the profits. Look at this speed. I'm Sonic. This is pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie. The only problem now is trying to collect the drops without being blown to smithereens. Let's first teleport to that first waystone we placed. We'll grab this back, and then we can use this new waystone to teleport back home. There's our wonderful looting sword. It's incredibly risky, but we could try installing some hoppers to collect the gunpowder. That's the only way I can think of that we could do this safely. To my knowledge, there's no lapis available in the Mutant End, which means we can't use any of our levels for enchanting, so we'll spend them all to combine our 2 diamond swords together. Plus, we can also afford to grab Prot 4 on our leggings. Combining these 2 helmets will be our next goal. That's going to remove the Blast Prot 3 from this helmet, and then we'll have Prot 4 mending. That'll be perfect. I've got so many projects in mind right now. We'll also turn this waterfall here, very slow, very lame, into a bubble elevator, thanks to that soul sand that we found. Right, now how are we going to do this without exploding? Our best bet is going to be to block off the creepers once again. This time, we'll just block off this bit so that we can add the hoppers in safely. Okay, wonderful. That is all done now. We just got to kill all of these guys. This is also technically an XP farm. It's not a very good one. Just one guy left now, as long as the spawner doesn't decide to throw any more our way. This is a protected area. I don't want to see any charged creepers in here. These blue chests are pretty cool. We'll place in our hoppers. This should have us completely covered for any dropped gunpowder. We'll have to place carpets on top of these hoppers so the creepers don't get stuck inside them. The new and improved creeper farm should now be ready to go. We just need to remove that barrier that we placed. The barrier is down, gentlemen. Please make your way to the killing chamber. No, one of them exploded. You're joking. This is actually going to take years off my life expectancy. I guarantee it. Look at all the gunpowder we've got so far, though. 34 in the Mutant End where no creepers are found apart from these places. That is amazing. We are going to have to dip and come back, however, because there's so many mobs that have been spawning downstairs that we are now in grave danger if we were to fall off. We can still rebuild from this, trust me. Things may not be going exactly to plan, but look at this. We can use the spoils of war to now make over a stack of rockets. Almost 2 stacks, actually. I'm going to move the waystone in this place because it's right at the top of the planet and all of our stuff is right down below. We're going to use our newfound rockets to fly away from this place, which should despawn everything. This feels so amazing, though. We no longer need to ration our rockets. We can fly around as much as we want. No more dealing with these guys. Look at you trying to hit us from down there on the ground. You may have so many annoying powers, but we have flight. Look at him below us. He is below us both physically and metaphorically. Peasants, the lot of them. Peasants! This makes all the suffering at the start of the video worth it. Well, for the most part, as I've said before, I have died 5 times trying to make this video. And there's just a mending book hanging out in this tower. I can't say no to that. It's a weird feeling. Our creeper farm may have exploded twice, but we actually feel like we're winning. It doesn't feel like things are going wrong. And you guys remember all of this horrible poison ground that just ruins the whole game? We can glide over that now. I'm not gonna lie, that poison is kind of terrible game design, because how are you supposed to survive in this place? But hey, we can fly over it now. That's the main thing. We can go have a little explore in this blue labyrinth. Even though we haven't collected any end lilies yet to make paper, this dungeon is keeping us well supplied. We've also got a feather falling fall book. I'll take that any day of the week. It would have been nice to find this pair of leggings before we spent our levels combining them. Oh, there's a lot of you chompy boys down here. Go away. Brought 3 boots. Lovely jubbly. And some more diamonds. Hello, weird man. I think you should probably work on filling out the rest of your body. You're missing a lot of it. Well, we found another unknown substance. I bet it's like that pink water. It probably only has negative effects. I'm curious. Let's pick it up. And wouldn't you know, it is literally just toxic acid. I'm very glad we didn't take a dip in it. We've got another of these weird places. We might as well grab the teleballs for our teleportation stick. Now, you know what? I don't recognize that structure. There's a monster spawner on every single floor, though, which cannot be good news. Is the loot all at the top? No, it isn't. Yes, it is. It's guarded by British men once again. I bet all those spawners just spawn British men. Pretty standard stuff. This is just the average day in Birmingham. I can see them down there. The tiny British men. Die, Shocker. Now, you know what? We're actually going to keep one of these spawners here because in the future, when we want to battle the mutant Shulker, we need to throw a mutation potion at a Shulker to turn it into the mutant Shulker. Why is this thing firing? What? What have I done? I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Whatever I did. I'm feeling a bit woozy as well. Man, this guy is annoying. It's like some kind of sentry. We seem to be able to do damage to it with our bow, which is good. We've entered into aerial combat with this thing. I don't know what I've signed up for. Please just die. That would be really useful. Oh, no, I just smacked straight into the floor and wasted our totem. This is what the end looks like without night vision, by the way, just in case you were curious. I've had to open the world to land to use a command to give ourselves our night vision back, but then I've reloaded it so that we can't use any kind of cheats or other shenanigans. I wonder if we can snipe this stupid sentinel from atop this tower. Come on, that's so close. I don't know how much health it has is the problem. Surely this guy dropped some good loot. We're running out of arrows. I think we're gonna have to go in with our sword. It is genuinely so hard to hit this guy. We will try and kill one of these if we do get the chance down the line, but right now I don't want to waste all of our rockets on it, and we're very low on arrows. Let's actually go ahead and loot this place. There's nothing really to write home about here. We have almost run out of food, so we need to make a quick pit stop back home. I've also realized the whole point of flying away was just to despawn the mobs in the aviary, and then I've gone on this whole different side quest. How do I keep doing this? We've got over a stack of diamonds now, and they're not even that useful because we can't enchant any of the gear that we create with them. I do really wish that I'd picked up more of the arrows that we found earlier, because we've only got 6 left now. Also, unrelated, we do have this nether dragon egg just sitting in our chest, but first of all, I believe our elytra is way better and easier to use, and second, I think a nether dragon does kind of go against the spirit of the end challenge. Also, the third thing is that in order to raise a dragon, you gotta feed those things a lot of food. They are the definition of greedy. Let's give this whole creeper farm thing another shot, shall we? We gotta move quickly while nothing spawned. All Alright, it should all be fixed now. Or I guess not, because that somehow happened. The problem is that in order for them to actually come into the killing area, they need a sightline. But if they have a sightline, they can explode. No, don't actually do it. Oh, you're joking. What are we on now? The 4th time the farm's exploded? Something like that. The problem is we can't keep doing this forever. We've only got a limited supply of iron to make hoppers with, and every time the creepers blow up, they're taking out several of the hoppers with them. We have got to make this work somehow, though. I'm thinking back to what I said. We're businessmen. We get this done. Once again, the spawner has been blocked off. We gotta fly away again to despawn everything. We gotta once again repair the floor. I'm gonna try and improve the design because clearly it's not working at the moment. I'm gonna try and use water to push the creepers towards us because just letting them see us has worked pretty terribly so far. Alright, I've been working on the charged creeper farm Mark II, or I suppose Mark V at this point. That's how many times it's been blown up. We've now got this corridor down here where we can safely access all the drops. We should be able to hit the creepers safely from this opening without them all exploding. The only problem is we're going to be using water to push the creepers into this part of the farm, so we're going to need to somehow safely get to the back of this place and actually put the water in. I've realized that if we want this farm to have a lifespan longer than the average housefly, we cannot let the creepers see us. You are standing in the one place I need to place blocks. Gotta hit them with the old fly away and come back. I am determined to make this creeper farm work. It's just such a pain. That guy is despawned now. That's wonderful. Water goes in at the back. Then we remove the barricade. This is so low budget, but I know that we can get it to work. I believe this is almost ready now. We just gotta slab up the roof. And we've done it! We can now kill them without their fuses activating. We have created a probably not 100% safe, but 99% safe charged creeper farm. The only problem right now is that we're getting pretty low spawn rates, probably because there's not a lot of valid space for the creepers to spawn on. We should be able to extend this place though. I've extended the sides out a little bit, redone some of the water placements, and also spawn-proofed this platform right here where they kept appearing. And now the farm is actually working really well. There's absolutely no sight lines for them to explode on us. We can just chop away with our sword and get all of the gunpowder. As I said earlier, it isn't the most efficient thing in the world, but for what we have to work with, I think it's pretty good. We've got 14 gunpowder in this chest and 32 in this one. Ladies and gentlemen, the souls of the creepers have been captured. We have infinite gunpowder now. I will say the farm definitely isn't perfect. As you can see, they don't actually get pushed right up into this corner unless there's more creepers there. But you know, it's not too bad, especially for a diagonal monster farm. See, there we go. They've now floated into position thanks to their compatriots pushing them, and now we can farm them to our heart's content. Seeing this in action is so satisfying to me. Got me feeling like Master Oogway right now. Finally, inner peace. I'm sure at some point the creepers in here will find a way to nuke the entire farm and ruin all my hopes and dreams, but I think that's going to come a lot later now that the design is so much better. And now it's not gunpowder we're short on, it's paper. Thanks to the XP we got from the creepers, we can now combine these two helmets together. That is lovely. Bit of a minor thing, but let's use all of our gold to craft up some more golden apples. Now, since we need to go and seek out the end lilies in order to make paper, ladies and gentlemen, we are due for an adventure. Although I will say, there's more to it than just finding the lilies. Our base looks terrible right now, so we're on the hunt for some end city blocks. I don't recognize that structure over there. Alright, it's hollow inside, which means, ooh, it's full of those things. That's bad. I bet we can sneak around and grab those chests, though. I guarantee it. We just do a little bit of this, and then we do a bit of this, and there we go. I'll take some netherite scraps. Yes, please. There might be some more loot down there. I can't see. I mean, there is a chest right there. Quick, let's block the stairs. There we go. Wow, that was not worth it at all. We would be completely done here because there's no loot on the ground floor, but there's loads of end bricks ready for the taking, so we'll grab those. We could just mine end stone, but I believe that these are faster to mine. I'm going to narrate the thoughts of these bold British men. Are you ready? So I live in Birmingham, and I've just woken up and seen that someone's stolen part of my house. I'm not very happy about it. The scoundrel that's doing it better stop right now, or I'm going to be having some words with him. We should have all the blocks we need now. We have absolutely ravaged ravage this building. I'll just double check there's nothing hiding down here. I see windows. There's some kind of small room under here guarded with another British man. Look at his knife right there. That's a powerful knife. On guard, my good fellow. Usually I'd complain about this kind of loot, but food is always welcome. We also acquired stacks upon stacks of endstone bricks from that place. I don't believe we've run across this biome before. It's all orange. I think that's its only defining characteristic. What's your favorite biome? Oh, it's the orange one. Did you know that no word in the English language actually rhymes with orange? Right, we have found one of these stinky ships, but I bet if we can just mine into the side, we can steal the totem of undying that it contains. The ships from this mod always contain the same type of loot in every single chest. If you could go away, that would be really welcomed. I believe we've actually mined into the bottom floor where all the four-armed endermen are. There's a bit of kelp in this chest. That's not bad. Oh my, that scared me so bad. Oh my god. This is way too stressful for a block game. I don't even know what hit me. Why is this spawned in front of us? What? We're gonna need to clear the inventory before running in. We're gonna go in, scoop up the totem, and sprint out. I'm even gonna pre-gap just to be 100% safe. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Go out. Move. Nope, not in there. Yes, yes, yes. Give me. That's mine. That's mine. That's mine. I'm leaving. I've had enough. I'm gone. I hate this place. It sucks. Zero stars on TripAdvisor. Our totem's back. And now that we have this one, I am not going anywhere near that other ship. I am all good. I would rather not lose this the second that we get it. I don't think as a community we could come up with a worse, more painful structure to loot than that one. Obviously no hate to the mod creator. It's a great structure in terms of looks and all that. It's just got a bunch of very frustrating enemies. What on earth happened here? The ship's crashed. Because of the gigantic gaping hole in the ship though, that spawner that spawns the horrible little endermen gremlins actually hasn't spawned correctly. There's some pretty weird stuff in these chests, I'm not gonna lie. Lots of prismarine shards in the barrels for some reason. Clay. There we go. See, the chests are the exact same every time. This is the kelp chest. There's some blocks of iron here, which is pretty good. And another block. There's also a grindstone. We can't craft this normally, so we'll take it. Maybe we'll need to use it to remove some enchantments. You never know. We'll grab the smithing table, and I don't think there's going to be much loot up here. The totem of undying chest has been wiped from existence. That was just rather weird. What we're on the lookout for is one of those blue forest glowing type biomes with all the pools of water in them. That's what we need. And somehow, in perfect timing, we've found what we're looking for. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is an end lily. Unfortunately, these big ones don't count. It's only these little ones. I wonder if we can bone meal these stems to get a load of them, though. That might work. Of course, we don't have any bone meal on us, but I think it could definitely be worth a shot. Here we go. We've got a big end lily. This is going to give us multiple, I expect. I could get used to this, you know, just swimming around in this nice pool. Lots of exotic wildlife around. No endermen, nothing like that. Just some cool glowing fish. Oh yes, 2 big end lilies. We're being spoiled right now. Aside from the ever constant presence of these horrific beings of nature, this is really chill. I mean, just look at this view. All the chaos in the end, and then you've just got this lovely pool right here with tons of flowers and wildlife. All we got to do is look around for these blue stems, and that keeps us well supplied with end lilies. I feel like I've been saying the words end lilies too much. I mean, it's pretty nice and tranquil apart from Hitman over here trying to finish his mission. I've collected a whole stack of end lilies now, which effectively translates to a stack of paper. We'll leave a waystone here so that we can return at any time. We've also come across yet another new biome. This one's got a bunch of twisty... I don't think you can call those trees. Those are not trees. Twisty plants, shall we say. I have actually figured out what these portals do, by the way. I remember we found one right at the start of the video. If you repair them, they can actually create a portal to return to the overworld. Except this is the mutant end, so they're deactivated in the config. They don't work. The only way for us to return to the overworld is by killing the mutant ender dragon. This is really weird. Look at this. We found some regular end biomes. This is what it looks like in the regular game. It's insane how dead this feels now compared to all of that modded good stuff over there. I am praying that the next Minecraft update is the end update. It would be absolutely amazing. I'm curious to see what the wood of these trees is like. Maybe we could use it in our house. These are Lacu Grove logs, and they make some pretty interesting planks. This looks a bit like birch's long-lost cousin. I mean, that pretty much is birch planks. It might as well be. And that means they're getting thrown straight into the void. I shall not sully our inventory with such a lowly and hideous wood type. Have we got any loot in here? Any treasure? Any trinkets for us to acquire? We're only gonna borrow them. You know, I promise that whoever lives in here will give them back to you. Oh, this is a bit of a creepy room. No traps under the chest. Nice. The person who owns this place might have a bunch of skulls in their basement, but they're also pretty rich. Also, clearly I have not been paying attention because I've just realized we've got a bunch of end lily seeds in our inventory. We could make our very own farm for them. I'm also going to rescue one of these skulls. I think this one. Something in his eyes. It just calls to me. We'll name you Clarence. Come along, Clarence. Okay, that is a wall. Are you friendly? No, you're not friendly. You also do no damage, so I'm just gonna murder you. Alright, that could have been a lot worse. This place is stuffed to the gills with treasure. That analogy doesn't really make sense because this is a building and not a fish, but you get the idea. Oh, yes. Prot form ending. Yes, yes, yes. Look, we can show them to Clarence in our inventory. What do you think, Clarence? You know, he doesn't really seem to be saying anything. I'm sure he loves them. If only there were piglins in the end, then we could trade so much with them. Then again, I'm not sure we would trade with them, considering most of their trades are trash. There's another one of these wall guys. They're just so weak, which is a nice change of pace, considering every other monster that's in the end. I'm pretty sure that we've got all of the loot that we could get from this place. And we are not going anywhere near that. No, thank you. You know what? I'm actually going to collect a bunch of these blue leaves, because they might look cool in our base. It also helps me justify the whole reason for this trip, which was supposed to be to collect blocks for the base, which I then immediately turned into just looting like usual. The loot calls to me. It's my precious. There we go. We've collected more leaves than a gardener in the middle of the Amazon rainforest. That should be enough. There is another of these structures. I guess I could pop in for a quick peek. I don't want to stay long though. I've got to remember the mission. Wait, this is just the same one. How am I this stupid? Genuinely, it must be a talent. We could also collect some of these purple leaves too. We could mix them with our blue ones, like a chef. A leaf chef. Wait, that just makes me a vegan. You know, if you are a vegan, more power to you. It's just for me, I cannot do without KFC. I do quite like the color of these planks. They're called, oh god, right, here we go. They're called Pythodendron planks. I'm going to collect them from the tops of the trees because the enderlings keep teleporting to me and annoying me. Every creature in the Mutant End needs a college degree on minding your own business. I've been trying to teach them this whole video, but they're just so ignorant. We've also got another of these boss arenas. We will be fighting the boss here at some point, but for now, let's just collect all of the purple that we can. We could technically make this stuff by cooking chorus fruit into popped chorus fruit and then crafting it from there, but that is just way too time consuming when we can easily mine it all up. A little bit off topic, but we're going to need to go back and raid the aviary again at some point, plus a second aviary, because we need to upgrade our armor to netherite so that we can then upgrade it to enderite. That is going to be the key to us defeating the mutant bosses. I brought plenty of shulker boxes with us to store all of our brand new blocks. You see, stealing the materials of people's builds and then using them in your own, that is a genius crime. How are they going to prove that it's their blocks that have been stolen? Now that I think about it, they do have some kind of clue. This is why I would be a terrible criminal in anything apart from Minecraft. I've been really trying to think about how we can spice up the main area inside our planet, just because it feels really big and empty at the moment. I think the leaves will definitely help, plus we could use some end rods, some bookshelves, just a bunch of little decorations to really bring the whole place to life. This is kind of crazy, but what if we fought this boss right now? We have got full prop 4 armor now. We will need an Eye of Ender in order to summon him, so let's go drop one of these Endermen. The one time I actually want an Eye of Ender, he drops a regular pearl. Come on. Eye of Ender, please. Just one of your eyes. You can keep the other one. You know, I'm a bargaining man. Really? Come on. There we... No, what? I've killed 3 Endermen and every single one has dropped a pearl. At the start of this video, probably 1 in every 4 Endermen was dropping pearls. Come on, just give me an eye. You know you want to. An eye for an eye, except I don't give you any. And he's dropped a pearl. The conversation needs to be had for if I am the luckiest, unluckiest, luckiest Minecraft player. Because really bad things happen, and really annoying things happen, and then really amazing dumb things happen to me, and then really amazing things happen again, and then the cycle just repeats. Drop an Eye of Ender. How hard is it? Finally! We just got 6 Ender pearls in a row, and then 1 Eye of Ender. That is ridiculous. Let's load up on health potions. See, the thing is with this fight, my mind is telling me no, but my body is also telling me no. But my supreme lack of common sense is telling me yes. That was supposed to be a lot more epic. The boss is going to take a second to arrive. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is the Obsidiolith. It doesn't actually move. It's a solid block that uses runes to fight. We'll get some hits in right here. Oh, that's going to hurt. Ow. I believe he is also impervious to any kind of bow attack. We just got to keep weaving in and out. As you can see at the top of the screen there, he also has 3 separate phases where he'll deploy blocks that we need to mine in order to deal damage to him again. These berries do not heal us for a lot. I miss our golden carrots. We just got to dodge his attacks by weaving. And then he also jumps in the air. He does that every now and again when he feels like it. I expect that if he falls on our head, it's probably an instant kill. I'm getting that kind of vibe. Good damage, great damage in fact. And now he's invincible, you see? Now we've got to break these before he smashes us. Break, come on! There we go. We've got 1 down, 3 to go. It's rather hard when these things are obsidian. We can also use our potions of healing to keep us topped up. I'm really scared about his stomp attack. That's going to be a big problem. We just got to keep mining, got to keep weaving. Nope! He nearly had us there. His shields are now down though, so we can start smacking him. Let's quickly heal up again. More hits, loads of hits, really good damage. We've hit his second phase, so he has become invincible once again. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sensing you might be a bit frustrated because some of your area has been destroyed. I promise you that was not me who mined a giant hole in your building. That was not me because I was at Tesco. Yes, I think he's bought the excuse, guys. I think it's really worked. 2 runes down, 2 to go. His attacks do seem to be getting more powerful, which I don't like. All the runes are down again, but he's smashing down. He's not happy about that at all. Also, when he does land a rune, we end up getting hit with slowness, which is pretty rough. We got to remember that the hot pink color, that's when he's going to jump. That red is fine. We can dodge that. That's the big fireball. Blue is pretty manageable. We're getting him close to his last phase. Now this is looking good. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, we're so low. We're low. We've only got 1 health potion left, so we're going to need to be really careful now. His attacks do seem to be getting much faster now. It's just that slowness is just such a pain. Come on, break. Yes, come on, this is the last rune. No, we broke it just in time. Okay, we've popped the gap. Let's go. Big damage, big damage. He's nearly dead. We're avoiding him like an absolute champ. The Obsidiolith has been defeated. Ladies and gentlemen, we have felled the first boss of the Mutant End. We get quite a lot of XP for that as well. Now, the loot isn't exactly amazing, but it's not like we were fighting him just for the loot. It was more so that we could prove that we're getting much stronger. And also because I'm an idiot and wanted to see if we were strong enough. We do get an obsidian heart, which can be used to make some really cool items, but unfortunately, you have to kill the other bosses from this mod, and those bosses spawn in the overworld. It's a cool trophy though, along with this music disc. There's also some unbreaking 3 iron boots, which we don't need, but we will grab this shulker. Ladies and gentlemen, that was an absolutely stunning victory. I do quite like this biome. It reminds me of nether biomes in a way, with all this crazy generation. We can go ahead and check the wood type. This is Tanania? Tanania. I'll go with Tanania because that sounds fun to say. It gives us pink planks. Also, you can't hear it in the recording, or at least I really hope you can't, but my PC does not like all of this foliage. It sounds like it's about to explode. This thing has run so many mod packs with shaders, all of them running at 120 FPS. I am so sorry, computer. There's a flyy thing, but it doesn't seem hostile, so I like it. Isn't it funny how people build PCs worth thousands of dollars just to play a block game? I mean, if you want to play big mod packs with shaders at a good frame rate, you kind of have to. We're going deeper in. Forget the charged creepers. My PC is the true nuke. There's going to be a new upload on my channel, and it's not going to be a 100 days video. It's going to be a tragic video recorded by my parents about how their son was exploded when his PC came apart under the strain of playing modded Minecraft. Oh, how do you still find us in the middle of a forest? I hate you. I'm telling you guys, the entire universe could be wiped out with a gigantic exploding star and every last living trace of life gone, and that thing would still find a way to haunt me. I'm talking there's just barren nothingness for as far as the eye can see, and I'm contemplating how life is now nothing, and then he appears next to me and starts flinging his stupid purple orbs. We'll probably return home soon. We've collected quite a lot of different blocks. Sadly, even using a silk touch pickaxe, we can't pick up any of these specialized end plants, but we can pick up the ground that they grow in, and maybe we can bone meal this. You never know. It's definitely worth a shot. These forests have gotten pretty notorious by now for just being full of modded endermen, so I'm expecting one to teleport sooner rather than later. From the sound that these blocks make when they're mined, you'd think that I would need to use a shovel, but look, if we switch to our fist, look how slow they are. They require a pickaxe. They shouldn't be making such a grassy, earthy noise. It throws me off. I definitely like to put some of this stuff on the top of our planet, so the top of it has some really cool wildlife growing on it. He's always there! He's always there, lurking around the corner. Being a YouTuber has its perks, but also its struggles. How am I supposed to explain to people that for my job today, I went and shouted at things in a block game and then dug up weird end grass? Come on, game, let me pick these plants up. They're so cool. I don't just want the core of them, I want the whole plant. Our mortal hands may not grasp these plants. They elude us. I would like to acquire a sapling for these kinds of trees, but I doubt that we can get one. No, thank you, jellyfish. Go away. Oh, we're taking a fair bit of damage. I don't like that. It's actually crazy to me that I'm starting to quite like these guys, just because they're not the purple throwing spawns of hell. Come on, drop a sapling or a mushroom or whatever is required to grow these things. Even with a silk touch pickaxe, we can't pick these blocks up. What kind of scam is that? See, look, silk touch. You can see it right there. Boom. Does not work. Instead of silk touch, it's wool touch. Like, it's still soft, but it's not quite soft enough to pick up the items that we need. That sounds like a pretty funny knockoff enchantment. Instead of silk touch, you get wool touch. If I was going to make up some more fake Minecraft enchantments, I think we could have pointiness instead of sharpness. Like, you know, it does a little bit more damage when you poke someone with your sword, but not that much. And then instead of mending, we could have duct taping. It does sort of fix the item, but not back to its original state. We've got lots and lots of different blocks now, and we're also in an area with a ton of different biomes, so I think it's time we place down a waystone and return to our planet. This is Mozi requesting teleportation to Mother Base. Yes, sir, we'll get on that right now. We do now have to sort out our inventory, which is always a pain. Look at all these different blocks we've collected, though. We've got so much we can do now. And of course, we've got Clarence. We can't forget Clarence. We have actually got 8 netherite scrap now, so we're already halfway there to a full netherite set. We do need to build the outside areas of our planet, but first we need to fix this empty looking inside. It's so boring. I cannot stand for boring. I hate it. That's why I was caught sleeping in economics class. Let's incorporate all these leaves into the ceiling just to see how that looks. And we'll also have end rods hanging from the leaves. Soon we're gonna find out, have we been cooking or have we burnt the food? I need to stop saying internet slang, man. I'm too old for this now. But the question still stands. Would Gordon Ramsay love this, or would he call me a bunch of words which I cannot say on this channel? Hopefully we don't have a Cyberpunk 2077 situation on our hands, but so far, from the initial looks, it's looking promising. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the grand reveal. Now, I can't read my good friend Gordy's mind. You see, me and Gordon Ramsay, we know each other on a first name basis. That's why I call him Gordy. But if I could read his mind, I think he would absolutely love this place. I am absolutely in love with this. Marry me right now, leaves, because this is just amazing. The amount of color and life it brought to this once barren and dead area is just, oh, it's just impeccable. Let's also use some of our new wood to make bookshelves, as well as trapdoors, and maybe even a cheeky barrel or two. And then we can go ahead and use those to add even more detail to this place. If we go ahead and sort of lean into the grand library kind of feeling, it's not like we need these bookshelves for enchanting anyway. We could use some purple pillars on the sides. This is the bookshelf design that I've come up with. I quite like it. There's a lot of different blocks and stuff going on, but I think it fits an end base. We'll go ahead and copy the bookshelf design to the other walls. Yeah, I'm really happy with how that looks. We do still need to add more detail though, so maybe some shelves up here would look good. We might as well chuck some random stuff on these, like chests and barrels and that kind of thing. This feels really weird, but we can even use some enchanting tables for decoration, because they're completely useless to us. It's a hard life out here with no lapis, man. We'll of course add one of these shelves on every side of the base. Let's also go ahead and add a little bit of plant life along the sides too. A few flowers can make all the difference. The floor in this place being just end bricks does look a little bit boring, so we'll spice it up by adding some purple bricks into it. This just helps to break up the solid color at the floor and make it a little bit more interesting to look at. That's such a small change, but it makes so much of a difference. We do also need to add some railings to these stairs so we don't get sued by OSHA. We can't have anyone slipping slipping off these and then breaking their Minecraft legs, that would be very bad for business. No one shall be able to sue Mozi Industries. We are fully covered and protected now. We shall buy the best lawyers in the world. Now that we've completely transformed the interior, we need to go ahead and build the end city parts sticking out of the planet. Unsurprisingly, I don't build many end cities in Minecraft, so I'm just going to do my best to copy from a picture that I've got open on my second monitor. It's definitely not going to look perfect at first, but I'm sure we'll figure things out along the way. If there's one material we won't run out of, it's glass. We have stolen so much of this stuff. This corridor feels a little bit thin. I'm going to try making it 2 blocks wider. This is going to use more blocks, but it's a lot better. The old design felt quite cramped. We've also got to remember there is a specific stair pattern that end cities have that we're going to have to copy. This uses so many blocks. I can already sense our purple supplies running out. And then we got to fill in the whole roof too. They're not cheap to build, these end cities. No wonder the shulkers have so much loot hidden away. There we go. The first corridor is now done. Our planetary real estate empire grows by the second. Also, just take a look at how it feels to walk into the base from this corridor. That is so cool. It really does feel like you've entered the final boss of end cities. We can also take a quick look from the outside. So far, it's looking pretty solid. We are going to add 3 more of these to each side. Let's add a few end rods up here like so. You can definitely feel the vibe of what we're going for with this planet. Also, in order to add a bit more scale to the place, I think it would look really cool if we built some end city towers on top of these corridors. Embarrassingly, I've actually run out of materials again, so I will be right back. All of my build projects go the exact same. I go out, collect a bunch of materials for us. We get to build for about 20 minutes at most, and then I go, sorry guys, we're all out of materials, and now we have to go and collect 1,000 more. I am the master of planning out Minecraft builds. See, I love architecture, but I could never be an architect in real life, because the amount of times my projects would be cancelled, or delayed, or, you know, moved ahead, it would not be good. Yeah, see, Dave, the thing is, you're not going to have any money for the next 10, 15, 20, 25 years, but eventually, something will be built. Yes, I can see the vision. My company shall be listed on Wall Street for $500 gazillion trillion. It's been a little while since we've had to deal with you guys. I gotta say, I don't miss it. Now that we've started adding bits to the outside of our planet, it's actually a bit easier to find it on the map. We've got ourselves another end ship, which we shall deconstruct. At least that's what we would be doing if we could find the captain. I think he must have fallen off the side because he's nowhere to be found. He broke the golden rule. Captains should never abandon their ship. We'll be taking all of these blocks. His whole ship is ours. We have commandeered it. I know I said I was going to cut ahead, but I'm in a bit of a talkative mood right now, so you guys are just going to have to put up with me. I'm not going to bother mining up any end bricks because A, we have loads already, and B, it's the easiest material by far. We could just go mining for some end stone right now if we wanted. All this purple, though, that is way more valuable. We are absolutely tearing through this place. We've also got yet another efficiency 4 pickaxe. We might as well take this. We got to remember at some point to repair our efficiency 5 one. Well, we've got pretty much all of the blocks we could get from this ship. I'd say we've done a pretty solid demolition job. We've never actually flown this way before, so this is all uncharted territory. There's plenty of good building blocks for us to yoink out here. Assimilating, Purple, to return to mother base. Here we have another ship to tear through. Can you please just fall off the edge, bro? It's way easier than trying to fight you in hand-to-hand combat. Get off. Why does he have so much health? I have never understood this. There we go. He's stuck, so we'll just build around him like this. There we go. No. We were so close. There we go. You're now in timeout forever, mister. We've just got to be careful when we mine all of these blocks that we don't accidentally set him free. I've just realized on top of his insane health bar, he actually regenerates his health. Sure, it is slow, but need I remind you that this guy drops 1 end crystal as his reward for defeating him? Also, while we're out here collecting blocks, we need to see if we can stock up on arrows from one of those weird gray temple places. I think it's those structures that contain arrows. I know that the giant end ships do have arrows on them, but I'm never stepping foot on one of those ever again. The reason we're going to be doing it is because we need some ranged weaponry in order to take down the Mutant Ender Dragon. Because the thing is, I quite like living, actually, and the Mutant Ender Dragon, and also these stupid guys, have a big problem with that. You can have this end ship. I don't want it. Take care of the Ender Captain. Make sure you feed him 3 times a day. Yada, yada, yada. We've got an opportunity for some more loot here. Don't mind if I do. I'll take a prop 4 book. Yes, please. There's a mending diamond helmet. We already have mending. That's so unfortunate. Why couldn't it be a chest plate, man? I will take a bit of paper. That's lovely. And also a sweeping edge 3 book. That's the only enchantment we're missing on our sword. I will happily take that. There's not much else of use in here. Look at this giant hot spring biome. I don't think we've ever seen one this big before. I'm hoping we can find a structure with some food in it, because we are running quite low on that now. No, go away. I mean, we do have a bunch of chorus fruit stored up, but who wants to eat chorus fruit? Not me. We've got another of these places, which I think can contain food sometimes. I'm fairly certain we've got some food from one of these before. These are dark times. We've got to eat rotten flesh again. Oh, look at those giant bugs. Please keep them inside this glass container. I do not want them anywhere near me. This room's kind of weird. Are these just free shulker boxes? They are. And they do actually have a bit of loot in them. I just want some food, man. Get out of here, wall. I'm going to reduce you to floor. Oh, sweet. We've got mending on our leggings now. All we're missing now is a mending diamond chest plate. Yes, we've got some food in here. Look at all the azure berries. Oh my, that is a stacked diamond sword. I imagine anyone would be happy to find this. We're a bit better off for food now, but we are far from sorted. More bugs, yuck. Bit of bread in here, that's lovely, as well as some diamonds. What's weird is that this bread is more valuable than the diamonds in the Mutant End. If you were a baker, you could build generational wealth by living in the Mutant End. It would just be slightly difficult to survive here. You'd have to be the world's most armed baker as well. I'm talking every weapon you can imagine, you gotta have that on you. These mutant mobs are thoroughly against the idea of people surviving. We've already filled an entire shulker with purple blocks. This is looking good. Look at this stuff. This is like chorus fruit's cooler cousin. And we can break it all down. That is so satisfying. I'm already addicted. I love it. No. Why do you have to ruin my fun? I'm gonna personally contact Santa and he's gonna put you on the diabolical list. Not even the naughty list. The diabolical list. You guys are not even getting coal. What you're getting is a handful of earth that has been found outside. That is all you deserve. In fact, even that is quite generous. We've got another end city to finesse, which is very nice. Put the loot in the shulker. Put it in right now. Quick, man. We gotta grab all the gold before the cops show up. We've got some more cool banners. I definitely want some of these. I shall rob these shulkers of their knowledge. You know, I think the longer I do YouTube, the better my evil laugh gets. And it's not very good at the moment, but compared to what it used to be, which was just absolutely horrendous, I've gotten somewhere. I've made some progress. Oh, there's a lot of shulkers up here. I'm going to be leaving now. Can you stop shooting fire at me? We took a fair bit of damage in our getaway, but we have survived. No loot in here. That's annoying. We don't really need any of the shulkers up here, but I guess we could grab a couple of them. All right, time to bail. I didn't bother getting any blocks from there because there were just way too many shulkers. That would have been so annoying if we kept floating up every time we tried to mine. I reckon this orange grass would look really cool atop our planet. We are becoming one with the end nature. This is probably going to ruin the look of this grass forever for you guys, but does it kind of not remind you of baked beans? I mean, come on, that definitely looks like them. Unlike some of the other end plants, we can actually grab these with our silk touch pickaxe. We can't grab these ones though. With any luck, we might be able to bone meal this stuff onto the grass. The baked bean biome has been successfully pillaged. We can probably grab ourselves some more blueberries in this place. There they are, Tesco's finest blueberries. And we've got a mending chest plate. Let's go. We'll be able to upgrade our mending diamond armor to netherite and then to enderite. We'll have a full mending set of enderite armor. That is going to be amazing. It has taken us so long, but we now finally have a full set of mending diamond armor. Loads more treasure in here. We'll just take it, I guess. We're just getting it for the sake of getting it at this point. We could convert one of the rooms in our planet into a vault where we hoard all of our diamonds and gold. I would quite like to leave now. Is there a way out? I can't find the exit, so I'm just making my own. Oh, yes. There's also another skyscraper. We're going to get so many blocks from this. I swear, if we somehow manage to run out of blocks again while building, I don't even know what I'm going to do. Probably shout at all the end mobs again, which I do every day. I'm not sure what you expected when you clicked on this video, but it probably wasn't British man screams at end-themed pieces of computer code for several hours straight. One of those gigantic end whale things has spawned right next to the skyscraper, so we shall be leaving right now. now. I do not want to get my existence erased from reality. It's going to be a hard pass on that. We're getting pretty low on rockets now, so we'll probably have to stop off at the creeper farm when we get back home. I feel like creeper farm doesn't do it justice. I have to call it the charged creeper farm every time I mention it. That just sounds so much cooler. Most normal Minecraft players, they have a regular old creeper farm. It's very safe. They have no chance of taking any damage from it whatsoever. But us, we go the extreme extra mile. We've got a charged creeper farm. Would it explode? Who knows? Is it going to destroy everything in the nearby area? Probably. How many times is it self-destructed this week? Oh, you know, just a casual 5 times. If your creeper farm isn't incredibly unstable and dangerous, why would you even make one in the first place? Before we head home, let's harvest a few end lilies. Oh, the whole pond is collapsing. There's so much sand here. We are going to need to make some space in our planet for an end lily farm. I'm not sure how it's going to fit, but I'm sure we'll figure something out. What are you? I'm just going to do this. Don't mind me. We found a krill claw. That guy looked nothing like a regular krill. He was some kind of end abomination. Because krill are those fish, lobster things. I don't really know what they look like, but they're definitely not massive. Before the comments roasting me, I'm not a marine biologist, okay? I'm not 100% up to date with what a krill is. You know what? I'm going to throw up a picture of a krill on screen right now so we can all learn what a krill is together. I'd like to think that when you finish this video, you'll be smarter than you were when you clicked on it. But the reality is that my videos make people lose brain cells, not gain them. Let's get a waystone set up and head back home like so. There we go. We'll steam all of these end lily leaves and dry them out. We'll also grab a bit of gunpowder from the charged creeper farm. Let's actually take this opportunity to head down and break some of these annoying spawners. All those stupid guardian-headed skeletons were wasting creeper spawn slots. We can also go ahead and check out this chest. Ow. How did you spawn? I'm so confused. What? And he pops the totem immediately? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. How does that happen? How? How does that laser beam do all of our health? What? I'm so lost. We took one guardian beam with full prop 4 armor, and that was enough to instantly kill us? Real quick, let's give ourselves infinite night vision back. That has actually blown my mind. I can't believe we lost our totem to that. Also, I swear we broke all the spawners down there. Oh, we missed one. Okay, I'm breaking that right now. That was a very nasty surprise. Let's grab all these golden carrots, and then we're just going to get out of here because I don't want to get popped by one of those guardians again. I know this structure is meant to be difficult and all, but I feel like that's a little bit overkill. I'm sorry, but a guardian laser beam should not one-shot someone in full prop 4. That is not fair. It just makes me wonder how many times we were unknowingly so close to death. Because while I was building this creeper farm, some of those guardians, they were locking onto us. They were trying to get some damage off, but they just never fired the beam. Let's chill here for a little bit to let the creepers stack up. We've got a pretty decent amount of creepers in here. We're probably wiping out a whole generation of them. I seek the gray gold of the mutant end. Gunpowder. Yes, 53 gunpowder. Splendid. Delightful. We've also been given a creeper kite. I assume that's just a rare drop. Even though we did just get humbled by that guardian, now that we have rockets, I am tempted to just fly around the aviary and see if we can find any more netherite scrap. Break this, please. There we go. Anything? No netherite, so I don't care. There's also those gigantic phantoms that spawn, and I hate them because I guarantee that they will one-shot us. There's a chest there. We might need to go grab that. Break! Oh my god, no! No, 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 no! Skeleton, skeleton, stop it. Stop it. Stop it now. Stop now. We're gonna just leave. This place is not good for my heart rate, I'm telling you. Let's just full send this chest. Come on. There's a spawner. Nope, there isn't. I don't think. Please. No. Nothing. We already looted that. I just don't really know where all the loot is, and by the time I've figured it out, we're getting jumped by about 5 different creatures. I feel like we need to find another aviary, because realistically, we've probably found all of the good loot from this one, or at least all of the loot that we can access without dying. We might as well fly our creeper kite from atop our planet. Look at that. Also, I didn't actually show you guys the full count of all the blocks that we managed to get from that journey. There's well over 1,000 purple blocks in these shulkers. We did also get all of this juicy loot right here. While I remember, let's get set up with a prop 4 mending diamond chestplate, as well as getting prop 4 mending diamond leggings. We'll also go ahead and stick feather falling 4 and breaking 3 on our boots. And since our armor is now perfect, let's convert 2 of the 4 pieces to netherite. We will of course go with our chest plate and our leggings. And I guarantee that even with this god set of armor, that guardian beam would still one-shot us. Let's craft up some more rockets. And now that we have all of the blocks we need, we can finish our end base. The first thing I'm going to do is switch up the design of these end corridors a little bit because they're just one giant blob, I feel like. It looks a little bit ugly. I feel like if we were to combine the original skinnier design we had with this big bit at the end, that would look so much better. That is such a small change, but I'm so glad that we made it. This is an incredible success. I'm so happy. No, we finally got some intruders in our base. I knew it was bound to happen eventually. I've also realized you can grow these azure berries, so let's actually get a mini temporary farm set up. Wow, these things have a pretty fast growth rate. These guys have already got up to 2 blocks tall. Anyway, we do now need to build 3 more of this exact same structure, and I'm sure you don't want to watch that because that's boring, so instead, we'll just do some quick cuts. There's 1, followed by 2, and here's 3. I forgot to stand here and line up the first part of the transition, so yeah, it's just done now. Also, I wish I'd realized sooner, these berries are an infinitely renewable food source. We will be setting up a farm for them, that's for sure. And while we do now have the 4 end city areas built, there is still a fair bit more work to do for this base. We're making good progress on our end city planet base, but now we've got to go ahead and set up the towers on top of what we've built already. These are going to help to add a lot of verticality to this build and help it look more impressive and imposing. Hey, you don't have a hard hat. That's one of the rules of being on a construction site. That is the #1 rule of construction. You got to wear your hard hat so that your head is protected. We've got on a diamond helmet. We're going to be fine. But with workers like that guy who don't take the rules seriously, 1 minute he's fine, the next a falling block of purple puts him in a coma for 3 years, and now the company has to pay all the hospital bills. And if there's one thing Mozi Industries refuses to do, it's pay for anybody's hospital bills. That is unacceptable. Now, the way end city towers work, they have this thin bit at the start, and then they branch out into a thicker column. Now, materials wise, this is pretty expensive, but we didn't do all of that mining for nothing. Plus, this place is gonna look so sick once it's finished. Now, of course, this is a 100 days video, so we don't have time to decorate all of the towers and the interiors. Plus, that would probably get quite boring for you guys, but we are definitely going to be using one of these towers for our end lily farm. And we do also need to set up a blueberry farm too. That way, we'll have unlimited paper and unlimited food. We're getting pretty high up now. We've got the thick part of the structure done, so now it's just time for the blocky bit on top. We got to make sure this is all measured out correctly, because we would not want to finish this and then realize it's all misaligned. We'll go ahead and do the intricate stair pattern along the edges. Finally, our stair gathering machinations are coming to fruition. Or at least they would be if I could count properly. You know, talking of counting, I've actually just thought of a very, very obscure memory that my mind has somehow managed to dig back up. I couldn't have been more than 5 years old at the time. It was when I was first learning how to write numbers. And for whatever reason, I just could not write the number 8 correctly. Like, I really could not. I completely struggled with this. It was impossible for me. And I just remember having to attend a catch-up class during lunch break, specifically so that I could learn how to write an 8 correctly. There was genuinely a time in my life where the number 8 was my greatest op. Now it's doing my laundry, taxes, and uploading on time. Once we've got the stair pattern done on the roof and the glass for the windows placed in, the first end tower will be complete. I'm really fond of this end kite that we got. I'm not sure how there's any wind considering we're in Minecraft's version of space, but hey, it looks pretty cool when it flies. We gotta make sure we get some end rods in it to light it all up, because I do not want any enderlings spawning inside. Is this what billionaires feel like when they purchase a $50 million penthouse in New York? I can see so many traditional New York landmarks from this window. You've got Central Park, the Statue of Liberty, you've got the Empire State Building. It's all there. You've even got the one-eyed alien dogs. Those are super normal in New York. The first tower of 4 is now complete. No, this is private property, not public. I don't think we'll ever have to worry about food again, because I've just realized those are gigantic blueberry stems growing from the ground. They've been here since we got to this planet, but because we never harvested them, they've grown to absolutely ridiculous heights. It's like we're in a mutated blueberry forest. We must have killed well over 100 of these guys by now. Let's reap the rewards of all of these glorious blueberries. It's straight up raining food right now at the end. When do you ever see this happening? This isn't like finding 20 quid while cleaning your room. This is the equivalent of finding 20,000 pounds in your back garden. I've got a feeling we are completely sorted for food for the foreseeable future. There's generational blueberry wealth next to our base. To a mutant end dweller like myself, these diamonds, these are not impressive at all. This is chump change. But piles and piles of food that isn't chorus fruit, my friends, these are worth billions. We did get these cool bounce pads from that dungeon, but I doubt they'll be able to send us up high enough. Oh, we're so close, but it's not enough. You know what? This first tower, this can be where we have our End Lily farm, so that's where we'll use multiple of these things to propel us all the way to the top. All right, check this out. You trampoline off this one, you bounce off this one, and then you hit this one to take you all the way to the top. Although this one's placement might have to be tweaked, because I'm thinking that we turn this whole area into a giant pool for our End Lilies, which means this will be underwater. We do now need to build 3 more of these towers, just like how we built 3 more of these areas here, and that's once again quite boring. So we'll just do some quick transitions, and hopefully I won't mess it up this time. We'll do it in Spanish to switch things up a bit. Let's go. This is uno. Then we have dos. We then quickly do some off-camera resource collecting because Mozi once again can't plan out his projects correctly. And with all the resources now collected, we could go ahead and build a tower numero 3. The base is really coming along now. We do still need to transform this barren planet into a vibrant display of end wildlife, but we've been doing a fair bit of building, so we'll do that in a little while. For now, let's shift our focus to finding enderite as well as the second aviary that we need in order to get netherite. Aviaries are quite rare structures, and since we're right next to one, we'll need to teleport quite far out. We've experienced firsthand just how strong creatures in the Mutant End are. We are gonna need that full set of enderite armor. We're looking for end fossil blocks, which are effectively the end equivalent of ancient debris. They can be quite hard to spot because they look just like normal endstone, but with a bit of purple. End fossils only appear at level 35 and below, so we do need to get quite low down. Oh, we've already found some. Let's go. We'll use some of these orange planks to save ourselves if I didn't suck at the game. Come on. No. Come on. Yes. We're going to have to keep an eye on our elytra. It would not exactly be very good for our lifespan if it were to break while we're flying over endless void. We do have a bunch of spares at home, plus our current one has mending, so we'll be fine. Wait, hold on. There's even more end fossils over there. This is actually going to be quite easy. I don't believe this. Something has actually gone right in the Mutant End. Another similarity end fossils have with ancient debris is that it also requires 4 of these in order to make 1 enderite ingot. Considering we can just fly around and spot this stuff, it should be a lot easier to find than ancient debris. Because with ancient debris, you've got to craft an entire department store's worth of beds and then blow them all up in the hopes that you can actually find some. We've unfortunately got some fake end fossils. I don't know what they are, but they're not used to make enderite. This is used to make enderite though, and that's also used to make enderite. Okay, we've got loads already. The main difficulty with getting this stuff is just having to catch yourself in order to mine it. This is the one. Come on. Yes. You know what the bottom texture of this stuff reminds me of? Fruit pastels. Tell me that doesn't look like the purple fruit pastel. I'm not actually 100% sure if you can get those in the US, so I'll chuck up a picture of them on screen right now. Our elytra is getting dangerously low now, so let's teleport back home quickly and get it repaired. I keep forgetting to do this, but we need to convert this waterfall into a bubble elevator. It is so slow. And being the wealthy Mutant End CEOs that we are, that won't do. We demand speed and efficiency. Also, we're just going to kill a bunch of these flying shulkers so we can get a ton of easy XP. We've only killed 3 of them, and we're already back up to almost max durability. I demand more shulker mosquitoes. What's he doing all the way up there? My man's trying to ascend to another reality. Your wings won't save you. Death comes from above. Our armor's pretty much fully repaired now. Our elytra's maxed. Let's get back to exploring. I've brought 2 spare elytras along with us, so even if our main one does lose all of its durability, we've now got several backups. There we go. We've got some more end fossils right here that we can't reach. We do only need 16 fossils in order to get the full armor set, but let's actually go for 20 so that we can turn our sword into enderite. It's actually kind of crazy just how much easier it is to get this stuff compared to ancient debris, especially since sometimes I have shulkers upon shulkers full of beds and don't even break double digits in debris. The Mutant End may not have a lot of positives, but this is definitely one of them. Look at this absolutely gigantic landmass. This has to have the final few fossils. This is it. These are the final 2. Oh yes, come to Mozi. I have also noticed a large concentration of ender residences, otherwise known by the commoners as an end city. Your resources shall now be taxed and commandeered by the Mozi government. Stop resisting. Wow, these guys really are peasants. Okay. There was a time when an unbreaking 3-diamond helmet would have been a joy for me to find, but not anymore. We are rich. There's genuinely nothing we need from here. We're just robbing these guys for the fun of it. I guess I wouldn't be impartial to a couple of banners. One of the best parts about Enderite armor is that if you have a full set, you gain immunity to levitation. Since one of the Mutant End bosses, the Mutant Shulker, uses levitation a lot, that is going to be incredibly helpful. I would be grabbing the spare elytra from the ship, but it's just gone. It's not even here. Someone's introduced these shulkers to taxation and democracy before us. I salute them. Farewell, good people. I shall never return. Unless I randomly feel like raising taxes, that is. There's another End city complete with 2 End ships. That is crazy. I've actually forgotten to bring a spare waystone, so we're going to have to find one in order to return home. We do also need to search for another aviary, so having to explore a bit further is fine. Oh, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We still have not found a waystone, though, so we found the incredibly cool stacked full of loot structure, but not the way to return home. We're actually just going to move past this structure for now. We need to get home first. There's also a gateway right next to it too, which we'll have to keep in mind, because that's what we use to transport ourselves back to the regular End Island and take on the Mutant Ender Dragon. We've only got 13 rockets left. I really do not want to have to walk again. Holy, that is a gigantic thing. I don't know if it's a tree or a mushroom. Look at the absolute size of this unit. With just 4 rockets left, we have found the tower that we need. Waystone activated. And now we find ourselves back in our basement with Clarence the Skull. Let's cook up all of these End fossils. We also need to grab a bit more wood so that we can chuck our chorus fruit in the furnace and pop it. Just like how netherite requires netherite scrap and golden ingots, enderite requires End fossils and popped chorus fruit. I think the string on our kite snapped and it blew away, because where's it gone? That is such a bummer. That was my favorite kite too. Let's get all of this chorus fruit popped. It's just like popcorn, except way worse, and it teleports you, and it's highly chemically unstable. Also, our End fossils are slowly but surely being smelted into End amber. I really wish that you could eat popped chorus fruit. I feel like it makes sense. By cooking it, you've removed the teleportation aspect. Smelting End fossils gives a ridiculous amount of experience. We're already at level 40. That is actually absurd. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the moment we have all been waiting for. We place 4 popped chorus fruit like this, combined with 5 End amber to make an enderite ingot. I thought it would be 4 End amber to make an ingot, but it is actually 5. We'll go ahead and craft our second one. We then take off our netherite armor. We place it into the smithing table along with an enderite ingot. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the best armor in the entire game. It looks so sick as well. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it does sort of look like I'm wearing Barbie pajamas, but, you know, it's fine. It looks very cool. The final End fossils have been smelted. We're now at level 49. We might as well use our newfound wealth and XP to max out our diamond sword. We are gonna name this mighty weapon the End Eradicator. There we go. It is a blade for those who have conquered the Mutant End. We've got a bunch of End lilies saved up, which is very nice because we are running super low on rockets. We gotta quickly teleport to the creeper farm, wherever that is. There we go. This is a good opportunity to break in our brand new sword. That's yet another resupply of fireworks. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to take on the aviary. You know, I would try and say something triumphant and inspirational, but I'm gonna be honest, this is the aviary we're dealing with here. All the mobs are still gonna one-shot us. It ain't easy being a dweller of this here Mutant End. Everybody and everyone wants to kill you. Well, here we are. Right, let's see if we can spot any easy to grab chests on the outside. We gotta try and just skirt the edge here, because I do not want to see any of those giant phantoms spawning. There's a barrel right there, plus a spawner. Let's break this. Nice. We then fly away to assess the danger. I'm not seeing any enemies. A giant phantom has spawned though, so we're gonna fly away and get that despawned. The difficult thing is, we've never actually taken any damage from one of those, so we have no idea whether it can one-shot us or not. I'm more leaning on the side of yes, it can instantly kill us. Loot. Okay, we've got a golden apple. We got some fermented spider eyes. Nether wart. Nice. There's another spawner right here. Let's get rid of that. Nice. I'm so scared there's going to be a random spawner lurking around one of these corners. Let's just start looting. We've got netherite scrap. So many golden apples. So much netherite scrap. Let's go. This is generational Minecraft wealth right here. Let's check the corridor for enemies. It looks like we're all good. There's so many apples in this place. Already we have acquired a very respectable 5 netherite scrap. Let's take a quick peek through here. We've got one of those chests. Is that worth going for? I'm doing it. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. No, there's a spawner. Go away. No, charge creeper. Everything is under control. We are absolutely fine. I've entered into the wrong spot, but I do recognize this. It's the charged creeper farm area. Unfortunately, we have a lot of experience with this thing. Standard stuff. We're going to fly away to despawn all of these adorable little walking nukes. They will not be exploding the great Mozi today. Now we just glide in nice and easy. Please break. Yes. Very nice. Very efficient. That's what we like. All we really need is ancient debris. That's the key thing we're looking for here. There we go. We've got a piece of netherite scrap. That's what I meant to say. We need 6 more ancient debris in order to convert our sword, our helmet, and our boots to netherite. Now, I do remember the library from the previous aviary had a lot of loot to offer. It's just all those charged creeper spawners, man. I hate them. We can go ahead and take out one right now. There we go. We gotta keep doing this hit and run strategy. Where are the spawners? I don't see them. Where are they? I hope I'm doing a good job of hiding it, but I'm actually very terrified right now. Let's get rid of this one too. And this one that's tucked away right here. How is there a charged creeper already? This sucks. This is the worst. I do not enjoy doing this. I enjoy getting all the good loot. I do not enjoy coming close to death every single time we get it. I just know there's more spawners tucked away too. Also, whose idea was it to build a library with a bunch of explosives in it? That just seems like a bad idea. 1 minute little Timmy's reading The Hobbit, and the next little Timmy has been obliterated. I think the spawners are gone, so I'm just going to start looting. There's so much netherite scrap. We've got some blaze powder in here. That is lovely. Just 4 debris left now, ladies and gentlemen. Only 4 debris. I don't know why I keep calling it debris. It's netherite scrap. Another barrel we can just grab, hopefully. More fermented spider eyes. We've got some netherite scrap again. We just need 3 more netherite scrap now. Goodbye, spawner. Go away, go away, go away. There's another one. We're like an explosive diffusal unit, except instead of just one explosive needing to be removed, and then we can just pat ourselves on the back and go home, we have hundreds of them. Also, where's the loot here? Oh, big phantom, big phantom, big phantom right there. That is going to be a no from me. I believe there's a chest up here somewhere. Yes. No ancient debris. I really hope we can get all of the debris that we need, because there is no chance we are finding a third one of these. Anything easy down here? Nope, I see a spawner. What about in here? Is there anything? Any spawners? Anything? Oh, there's one right there. Goodbye. I don't know what I'm doing. There's more debris. One more piece. That's all we need. Just one more piece. Yes. There's another piece in here. We're maxing out. I'm hearing noises. I don't like it. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I've had enough. Nope, 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 nope. We've got all the loot that we need. I am gone. 14 netherite scrap, ladies and gentlemen. We have done it. I am so glad that is over. I never want to step foot in this structure ever again. Let's craft up the netherite ingots. We've now got a netherite helmet, some netherite boots, and a netherite sword. But just look at this peasantly purple armor that we're wearing. It is nothing like the pink Barbie armor on our chests and legs. And just look at this purple sword. It's unacceptable how poor we are. We must collect the final few end fossils that we need. Come on, there's got to be some stashed away under one of these islands. There's a little bit right there, along with some fake Timu end fossils. I really hate being this low to the void. Feels like we're about to start taking lethal damage any second. This looks to be a 3 vein, so we're only going to need 2 more pieces. There we go. That's perfect. There's 2 more pieces right there. Look, the water ends right there. As soon as we go below this, we'll start taking damage. It's a dangerous job, this end mining business. Let's get all of those smelted up. We have held on to these healing potions for so long now, and they're finally going to serve their purpose. We are going to convert them into Compound X, which allows us to turn regular end mobs into their mutant versions. We first add a fermented spider eye to convert these into harming potions. While that's brewing, we shall craft the final enderite ingots. Let's convert our helmet and our boots, as well as our sword for good measure. Full Barbie armor powers have been fully activated. We are operating at maximum power. Now that our healing potions have been converted to potions of harming, we then convert those with a piece of obsidian into Compound X. Once again, my brain clearly cannot remember anything correctly. It's not Compound X, it's Formula Y. Trust me, it does the exact same thing. It's still going to turn everything into mutants. Do not worry. The advancement literally says don't try this at home. Now, before we use this highly potent and dangerous brew, we need to do one last thing. You see, we have made really good progress on our base, but it's still undecorated and barren in the main part that matters, the planet. It's like baking a delicious chocolate cake, but there's no decorations on top. No icing, no sprinkles. We've got to start adding that. And also fixing this stupid elevator. We'll store this stuff away for now. Hopefully it doesn't explode. We've been scammed. I'm trying to pick up this purple grass with our silk touch pickaxe, and it's just not working. I do still want to place one of these awesome purple purple trees on our planet. Even if Mojang doesn't add a ton of new end biomes to the game, these purple trees should absolutely be in it. I mean, just look at these purple shroom lights. They're so cool. We have put one of these trees in our pocket, but you know what? We've got 2 pockets for a reason. Let's grab a second. Let's also grab some of these plants, and we'll be having these mushrooms as well. Fight me, Double Axe Man. Let's see how much damage you can do to us now. Half a heart. He does half a heart to us. We are so strong now. Barbie armor reigns supreme. Oh, and you're just a complete bum now. You do no damage. Get out of here. Where's one of those stupid thrower guys? I am ready to throw hands right now. They seem to be all in hiding. A wise choice. We are going to go absolutely ham on some random enderlings soon, though. I promise you. I have a lot of pent-up anger that I need to release somehow. Can we grab these jelly blocks with our silk touch pick? We cannot. Oh, wait, never mind. We can. All of these bubblegum jelly blocks shall be ours. We used to be such peasants in this place, but now we own the very land that we stand on. Why are we not allowed to pick up these mushrooms, but we are allowed to pick up the jelly blocks? Make it make sense. We'll grab some of this wood too. You know what? Shout out to this corundum axe for holding up for the entire playthrough. This thing has been nothing but reliable. What's that I see? Is that a thrower guy that we're about to kill? Oh, yes, it is. You are the bane of my life. No, we've been stun locked. It's fine. We can eat all of the damage. We are so strong now. Come here, you long-legged, gangly weirdo. We've just knocked him into the void. Finally, our true powers have been unleashed. All right, mini power trip over. Let's get back to collecting blocks. Okay, so this bluegrass is mineable, but this purple stuff isn't. How does that make any sense? What is so rare and special about the purple grass that we're just banned from mining it? The precious purple grass. It still eludes me. I may not hold its potent beauty in the palm of my hand, only longingly stare at it from afar. Our finely crafted silk touch pickaxe, unable to even make a dent. You fell off, bro. Listen, you might have been scary at one point, but not anymore. Also, please go away. We can just sit here and eat attacks from you. You're not even doing a single heart of damage to us. Bro has all that wingspan, and he still can't make a dent in us. You're a fraud, and you always will be. He's so much of a fraud, I'm going to throw his remains into the void. He doesn't deserve to be remembered. In order to complete our base, we must collect grass from biomes far and wide. Also, look at this. Normal pink grass that is perfectly fine to collect. What is so special about the purple grass? I mean, the pretty obvious answer is that the mod creator just forgot to code in that Silk Touch can pick it up, but I think it's much more entertaining to pretend it's some kind of illegal rare item. Also, you're another guy that fell off. Just give up, bro. You're not him anymore. There was once a time when they were actually scary. Now we rule both the skies and the ground they walk on. I mean, come on. We're literally harvesting their biomes to use as a vanity project. Once again, though, we are not the bad guys. We are the good guys, because we're the main characters here. And of course, as everyone knows, the main characters are always right. We have now successfully stolen part of another tree, and that marks the end of our end material gathering. Oh, wait, never mind. No, it doesn't. We still need some of this orange stuff. Our Silk Touch pickaxe has absolutely been through the ringer. This thing is so low now. The last thing we're going to do before we decorate our planet and make it beautiful is to go and desecrate this ancient fossil. I know I said when we first found it that we wouldn't need the bones to make bone meal because we wouldn't have to bone meal anything, but we can use the bone meal to grow some cool end plants. Of course, Mozi Industries is sponsoring the archaeological dig, and we will take great care to make sure this priceless artifact is preserved. Right, let's go ahead and squish all of these bone blocks into bone meal. That is a ridiculous amount of bone meal. We probably don't even need that much. What is going on here? Is this some kind of end bird migration? There's so many of these guys. It is time for us to begin building. We've got azure grass, end mycelium, rutiscus, chorus nylium, end moss, and jungle moss. We're going to incorporate all of them into this great big planet of ours. We'll start off with the azure grass. Don't worry, we are also going to be converting all of this violite into regular endstone so that it looks all nice and pretty. I feel like it's going to be quite hard to balance all of this out considering we have, I think, 6 different types of grass to use. We'll go with some of the end moss now. I can't wait to see what this looks like when it's finished. It's going to be so cool. To be honest, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just placing and praying. Now we're going to bring in some of the rutiscus, this glorious orange grass. It is the famed baked bean biome. I don't believe we've used any end mycelium yet. In goes the pink chorus nylium. And the final block is the jungle moss. So after this, we'll just be repeating the different patterns of grass that we have. We should be almost done with placing the grass now. Here we are. These are the last few blocks. We are done. Well, I mean, we're done with the first part. Now we got to go ahead and clean all of this up. We got to do our best to blend the end stone in with the violet of the planet. There's no purple blocks allowed. They must all be replaced with end stone. The top half of the planet is now fully converted to end stone and end grass, which means we can finally start decorating this place. Let's start off with some of those cool jelly trees. They're known as umbrella trees. This is my first time using this block to build, and I absolutely love it. It is so cool. I've extended the tree up a little bit because it felt a little bit stumpy before. We're going to go ahead and cram as much wildlife as we possibly can into this planet so that it will look incredibly vibrant and colorful. I believe that these umbrella trees have a sort of mushroom shape to the top. I'm really excited to see what the final reveal of this place will look like. All of our hard work will have paid off. Our umbrella mushroom tree thing is already starting to take shape. We have already run out of the jelly blocks, but thankfully I've realized we can just collect these with our hand. We don't even need our silk touch pickaxe. Let's make it a bit uneven and rough here so it looks more natural. We'll also add a bit of roughness to the top. Let's also add some of these umbrella tree cluster blocks. Look how good that looks. We are doing an absolutely incredible job so far. Let's keep it up and add a second and third umbrella mushroom. All three of the mushrooms are now done, and I'm already loving how this place is looking. What I'm not loving though is how I went about placing the grass. There's just a bunch of areas where random purple bits will intersect with the blue, and then it will just randomly transition to orange. It just doesn't look quite right. Let's see if we can go about reordering the grass placements so this looks a lot more cohesive. I'm thinking that we turn the entire top part of the planet to the jungle moss, and then each different side of the planet will be one of the other colors. Now we are of course saving the big reveal of the planet for when it's completely finished, but you can already tell that this looks so much cleaner. What we had before was a bowl of spaghetti in the form of end grass. It just did not look right. Let's go ahead and build some of those purple trees that we've seen. They've got quite a funny shape, these things. I find they're quite hard to build naturally. They're quite lumpy, but still mushroom-like. See, that just doesn't look right to me. I think we need to do some field research on these purple trees. They've definitely got a certain look to them. I'm also noticing they are very, very square. I'm not sure what part of field research involves destroying the thing you're trying to research, but we do need a few more blocks. Okay, here we go. Round 2. Let's see if we can get it right this time. We've got to channel the square energy here. We can also throw in a few end shroom lights. You know what? It's not perfect, but it's a lot better than it was before. We'll go ahead and build a couple more of these guys. That's all of those done. I will absolutely acknowledge that they are not perfect, but you know what? We did a pretty solid job, I would say. Next up, we've got to build some of these orange twirly trees, and I've actually made an incredible discovery, ladies and gentlemen. You know how we've been trying to pick these things up with our silk touch pickaxe and it hasn't been working? I realized that shears are what we need to harvest these. That also applies to all of this grass here. I can't believe I didn't realize. Do you mind? I'm kind of in the middle of explaining stuff right now. That also means we can grab these things too. I can't believe I didn't figure this out earlier. We actually can harvest all of this glowy stuff. These little mushrooms that look amazing, we can have those too. We can now properly decorate our homemade umbrella trees, which is very, very nice indeed. That adds so much extra detail. We're now going to go ahead and build some of the twirly trees, or at least we're going to try to. I don't know how well these are going to turn out. Spirals in Minecraft are not my strong suit, that's for sure. Due to us having quite limited space available, these are going to have to be quite small. Even if it does look bad, hopefully all of this cool orange vegetation will make it look a bit better. You know what? Yeah, I'd say for a mini version of one of these trees, we've done a pretty decent job. The orange twisted trees are now done. All we've got left is this blue section and this lighter blue section. We've even got a tourist for our base. Look at that. It's $5 entry. Don't you fly away. Those darn leviathans thinking they can get away with sightseeing for free. These blueberry stalks are getting freakishly tall now. We've finally got a tree that seems actually easy to build. Plus, if we ever get stuck, this place is basically our back garden, so it's not like we'll have to go far to see how it looks. Right, here we go with our first blue tree. They have this cross section first, like this, and then you fill it out like so. And then by the looks of it, you just bring these four corners up. And finally, you add a cube of the purest Discord light mode you've ever seen. There we go. We've built a blue tree. That was actually easy. Now that we know what we're doing, we can easily build some more. It feels so weird that these are actually easy to build. We went from giant mushrooms to geometrically challenged weird purple things to twirly curly trees, and now we've got just simple things. I can't complain. We'll add one more here, and then that should be this section done. All we've got left now is this bright blue section. I'm not gonna lie, the texture on top of this grass really reminds me of the carpet in my nan's house. If you were to make this just a dark green instead of light blue, this would be spot on. Sorry, Nan, we borrowed a bit of your carpet to use in our base. I hope you don't mind. Let's all show our appreciation by saying thank you, Mozi's Nan, in the comments. Also, hit the subscribe button while you're there. Unfortunately, we are once again back to difficult types of wildlife, because how are we supposed to recreate these on a small scale? You know what I have to do? I have to go American mode. Don't sweat it. I've got this covered, guys. Y'all can rest assured Mozi has this covered. Hey, no throwing things. Bad. Get out of here. There was once a time where we were scared to walk in these forests. That time has long passed. I really hope our Corundamax doesn't break while we're collecting all of this blue stuff. It has lasted so long. I want to see it make it to day 100. We do also need to collect a bunch of these glowing roots. The fact they're on the underneath of these trees makes them so annoying to collect. What's this? My unemployed radar is off the charts. Right, here we go. Let's do our absolute best to make this look good. The tops of these things look like inverted cones. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my days, that is so ugly. Get rid of it. Burn it all. It is so bad. First of all, the height of the trunk needs to come down by quite a lot. And then we go for round 2. I know we can do better. We just gotta naturally bring it up. That's what we need. A natural looking shape. I really don't want to have to knock this down for the second time. Please be good. Okay, well, it still needs a little bit of tidying up, but now we're actually getting somewhere. We'll also go in with some streaks of this glowy stuff, and then we add the glowy vines. You know what? Is it a perfect replica that you could find in the wild? Probably not. But does it look pretty good? I would say so. That's one down. Now we've somehow got to build a second. I think we're on to a winner here. All we've got to do now is add in the cyan moss. And finally, we'll go around bone milling everything to get some cool looking end plants. This is the final touch that's going to make everything look so much better. This place is looking absolutely incredible now. It is finally time for us to do the long-awaited zoom out shot so you can see the full base in all of its glory. Look at what we've been able to accomplish. This whole base is the living embodiment of the phrase trust the process. It looks like an actual end structure too. That's my favorite part about this. Just imagine adventuring and finding this behemoth in the sky. We have absolutely unequivocally cooked with this thing. I know I banged on and on about us finally fixing this terrible water elevator, but we're kind of running a little bit tight on time here. We actually don't have time to fix it. Oh well, I guess I've gotten pretty used to this waterfall now. Also, this is unrelated, but I did actually manage to find some time off camera to build the end lily farm. I just didn't know when it would be a good time to show you guys. We now have an infinite source of paper to go along with our infinite source of gunpowder. Let's get the end lilies cooked up because we need to craft our final batch of rockets, because soon we're going to be fighting all the remaining mutant bosses of the Mutant End. And yes, that does include the Mutant Ender Dragon. Before we start slaying these bosses, we do need to pay one last visit to the creeper farm. We should have enough gunpowder now. We don't need loads. We'll get some more rockets crafted up. Now let's take on the first of the 5 bosses, the gigantic macho blue frog thing. When we got jump scared by him last time, he did hit us pretty hard, but now that we have enderite armor, we should be able to tank his attacks no problem. Well, here's his house. Let's go ahead and barge right in. There's no other enderlings that have spawned here. This is perfect. We'll go ahead and pre-gap just to be safe. Take us on, you thing. He basically can't do damage to us. We are so much stronger than he is. Your arms are the size of tree trunks, and yet you fall to our sword. Wow, that was actually over so quickly. Oh, it's an end troll, not an end frog. I guess that makes sense. We can use this to make an end troll box. I wonder if it's like a shulker, but with more storage. And that's exactly what it is. We have just turned the end version of the Incredible Hulk into a practical, easy to carry storage container. We'll put it next to Clarence. It'll keep him company. We're gonna go ahead and brew up some more Formula Y potions because the next boss that we'll be fighting is the Mutant Shulker. The mutation only has a 25% chance to take hold. That's why we're gonna need to stock up on this stuff. Also, unrelated, I love how we've spent all our time building this absolutely beautiful base, but then all of our chests are still in the basement. I was too lazy to move everything into these ones. More Formula Y. There we go. Don't tell the government about this, please? Jesse, we need to cook Formula Y. All right, we've now got enough Formula Y to class us as a national threat to security. We're going to go ahead and return to one of the structures we found that has a shulker spawner on it. There it is. Hello there, random civilian. Would you like to be turned into an eldritch abomination of a mutant creature? I think you would. Now, the mutation doesn't always take hold. Sometimes it kills them. We've got another willing test subject right here. Come on, become a mutant. You know you want to. I guess he didn't want to. Test subject number 3. Oh, okay, it worked. I was not expecting it to be that instant. I guess his DNA just really wanted to become a mutant. This guy's already trying to squish us. You know what? Let's gap up. Let's gap up so that we've got some extra health. We gotta wait for him to open. Let's not get squished because that would kind of suck. He's got legs. Look at that. That is hideous. He's also got all of those projectiles, but that's fine. We've got enderite armor, so that's going to do absolutely nothing. There's going to be no levitation whatsoever. Your projectiles mean nothing to our Barbie armor. You cannot harm us. Wait, we've already killed him? That was rather quick. The Barbie armor set is simply far too overpowered. We are simply incredibly overqualified to hunt mutants. We don't need any more of this Formula Y now because the other mutant bosses have their own structure that they spawn in already. Now, you might be thinking, oh no, we're going to have to hunt this structure down like we did for the aviary. No, while I was out collecting blocks, I've already found what we need. I just didn't want to tell you guys so that I could keep it a secret until the end. The structure is known as the Enderling Stronghold, and as you can imagine, it is rammed full of all of those horrible creatures that we've been dealing with for the entire video. But alongside having way too many of those guys, it also has 2 gigantic mutant endermen, the Enderscent and the Necroscent. Oh, hold on, we've spotted one of these big guys. Now, this isn't a mutant boss, but I'm wondering if we can fight it. This plant gives blindness. That's so annoying. Let's see how much damage you do. We've got some good hits. It's massive, but I don't think it can actually hurt us that much. I mean, he honestly seems pretty stupid. It's like an end version of the Ravagers. Go away, please. This should be pretty easy, to be honest. He is already dead. Nice. I knew the enderite armor set was good. I didn't realize it was this good. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the entrance to the Enderling Stronghold. And as you can see, it is guarded by a lot of enemies. Can we just get to the front door, please? That would be really nice. In all honesty, we may well not survive the raid on the End Stronghold. It is just so tough to beat. Let's go ahead and dig in. We've got to prepare ourselves. This place is going to be full of dangerous enemies. What we're looking for is a giant chamber. That's where the bosses will be. See, we've got these guys roaming the corridors. I have no idea where he just went. We've got a few of these guys. We need to find a staircase that's going to take us down to the next level. There we go. We've now got a pretty good view of the whole place. Now, you'll see there are some chests here, but they're fake. You can see that they're trapped, and there's a dispenser below them with potions of harming. That one's also trapped, and so... Oh, that one isn't. We've got an actually safe chest with completely terrible loot. Why is there randomly just stone in the end game structures chest? That is a little bit ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. Feel a little bit scammed. A little bit ripped off. Here we go. We've got another staircase to take us deeper into the structure. Oh, hold on. I think this is it. We just got to kill these grunts first. If we just wait here a second, you can see the arms of the Enderscent poking out through the floor. Let's prepare ourselves. We'll gap up first. Let's do this. There he is. This is the Enderscent. The idiot's just teleported himself outside his own boss room. Oh, that scared me so bad. I'm sorry, bro. I'll never call you an idiot again. Taking a fair bit of damage here, so let's make sure we gap up. He went downstairs, and this is where the Necroscent is. Listen, I'm sorry. We can talk about this. I kind of don't want to fight both of you at once. We'll just get some hits in on this guy. Where's your buddy gone, huh? Where is he? These projectiles do quite a lot of damage. The Enderscent's gone ahead and teleported away, so I guess we'll kill you first and then hunt him down. Oh, those projectiles are so annoying. He doesn't have a ton of health, though. I bet we can kill him right here. Come on, die. Can we kill him before he kills us? I don't think so. Oh, this is kind of bad. We've eaten so many golden apples, we'll keep the doctors away for a century. Come on, let's go. The Necroscent dropped Skulls of Ender, and they're so big they're poking up into the next slot in our inventory. That is pretty sick. Now, where did that stupid Enderscent go? There's just a bunch of little guys up here. We just killed one of your overlords. You guys should have some more respect. Walked in here and straight up wiped him. Never mind the fact that he nearly killed us. Has the Enderscent actually run away? Come on, man. Look at this idiot stuck in the wall. Aha, you moron. Look at you trying to break free. I'm not even going to kill you. You're just going to have to sit there and think about about your life. I'm going to be honest, guys, I have not been able to find the End Descent anywhere, so for the sake of this being an enjoyable video, I have summoned a new one in via commands. Now, let's have a proper fight, a skirmish, a brawl, a scuffle, a true battle. On guard, on guard, on guard, my good sir. Hey, don't teleport away again. He may be 20 feet tall and have limbs that are freakishly long, but that doesn't mean we can't kill him. Come on, just die, you're so low. There we go. The End Descent has been defeated. Wise move by the first guy to teleport away. He didn't want any of the smoke. He didn't want to catch these Enderite Barbie armor hands. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, all but one of the Mutant End bosses have now been defeated. And I think you know the one that we're missing. It is almost time for us to challenge the Mutant Ender Dragon. Like with the End Descent and Necroscent, she also comes pre-mutated, so we don't need to use any of our Formula Y. I don't even know how we'd go about applying that to an Ender Dragon anyway. The only thing that we're missing right now is arrows, and the only place that I know where we can consistently get them are the giant end ships. The ships are quite common, so all we've really got to do is fly in any direction, and we should start finding them. Plus, now that we have our Enderite armor, it should be pretty easy to get in there and actually survive. The Mutant Ender Dragon has double the health of the normal one, so we are going to need quite a lot of arrows. I'm sure that we got arrows from one of these structures, but it doesn't seem like this one has any. There was a point where we were finding those ships left, right, and center. Where have they all gone? No, that's the peasant version. We don't want that. We want the gargantuan ship. When we don't want to go near one, the game is like, here you go, have 10 of them all at once. And then when we actually do want one, the game is like, nope, there's nothing. There's no end ships anywhere. We're also in the biome that tries to make my PC explode, so let's get out of there. We're not that far away from these two that we found earlier, so let's head over there. We've got to go through another of these places. Please don't explode, PC. There we go. That's what we've been looking for. Let's go ahead and bust right in. Hello, stupid Enderman child. Please die. I don't particularly enjoy being teleported around, but at least we can survive it now. There's also one of those guys here. That's so annoying. Let's just do our best to ignore him and grab all of the loot. He just flew into the ceiling. Look at all these arrows. That's perfect. Let's also scoop up a totem of undying. And that is everything. So let's dip before it all goes south. We've also got this boat right here. We'll go ahead and literally do the exact same thing. If you could go away, that would be really cool. Grab all of the arrows wherever they are. No. There we go. We found them. Heist successful. Now, the map shows there's one more ship nearby. So let's raid that, because then we'll have 9 stacks of arrows, which should hopefully be enough to take down the Mutant Ender Dragon. Let's also get that totem of undying equipped. I completely forgot about that. Simple stuff. It's just going to be in and out. Once again, we'll just ignore this bum. Just like the other guy, he also flew into the ceiling. We've also got a spare totem of undying now. We're as ready as we'll ever be now. Let's use our waystone to teleport back home, wherever planet Mozi is. There we go. Quite conveniently, we actually have 2 power 4 books, so we can instantly get a power 5 bow. We'll go ahead and put mending on this bow too, just in case we start to fire off loads and loads of arrows and it gets weak. We shall name this bow the Ender Dragon Aimbotter. And of course, right at the last second, we've run low on rockets, so let's stock up. We now have a new creeper kite. My faith in the Mutant End has been restored. I don't quite think kites are supposed to clip through trees, but that's fine. He's just doing his thing, flying in the air. Let's visit our homegrown 100% organic End Lily farm. We'll go ahead and get all of these dried out. And then for the final time, let's resupply on rockets. Let's craft up some final bonus golden apples, because I've been chomping through our supply. It's like we're a superhero ascending out of our secret base. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get the job done. I spotted a gateway while we were out searching for the ships, so that's what I'm gonna try and find. I know it was around here somewhere, I just don't know precisely where. It doesn't help that it's made out of obsidian, so it doesn't stand out on the map at all. I've lost it. We're gonna have to find a new one. Keep your eyes peeled, everyone. I'm sure we'll find one soon. We've just got to be watching for that beacon of a light that shows up when we discover a new one. I'd quite like to find one soon so that we don't burn through all of our newly crafted rockets. I swear these things are as common as oxygen molecules in vanilla Minecraft. We can get a little top up on rockets from this structure. There we go! This is our ticket straight to the Mutant Ender Dragon. There she is, ladies and gentlemen! We'll fly around and snipe out all of her healing crystals. If my aim could be good for once, that would be very nice. There we go. There's just one more, and now they're all gone. Now that her healing crystals are down, let's start hammering on the damage. damage. Getting some good hits in. Ow, that kind of hurt. She also has the ability to fling us off the end island like that. We'll take the fight to her up in the sky. We are right on her tail. Ow. Let's not get too close. We don't want to get melee killed by her. She does not like to purge this mutant ender dragon. That's part of what makes this so annoying. This is your dimension, which means you are responsible for all of the hardship we've faced in these 100 days. And let me tell you what, I will not stand for it. Do you know how much we've suffered at the hands of your enderlings? It's a good job we stocked up on all those arrows, because I am missing almost every shot right now. Good damage, good damage. She's only got a third of her health left now. Come here, you. Come on. It's time we put an end to the mutant end. You can't escape us, no matter how hard you try. Okay, if you hit us face first with a fireball, that does do a bit of damage. We're so close now. This is the shot to end it all. Come on. Yes. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Also, click the video that's on your screen right now. Goodbye.